Hello everybody, my name is Noah1826, and today I am doing a shitty podcast. But I'm doing this podcast with Timmy!
Hi.
That's it?
Real descriptive there.
Okay, Leander!
Hello. I make horrible jokes and people want to stab me in my sleep because of it.
He's also a sex offender. And Leander, fuck Kaedyn.
Thanks a lot, Noah. Hi, I'm the weeb of the group. Feel free to make fun of me.
Yes, thank you, Pete. Today I'm going to be, I'm a newscaster.
Okay, yeah, I
a
get
funny
it, Noah.
newscaster. I think hello, Pete. Okay, fuck, well, I lost my train of thought. Today, like I said, we're doing a shitty podcast. It's called The Dumpster Fire, named after our Discord server. Very lit. It is so nice to get it lit. Fire. I'm gonna throw
my job.
I'm gonna throw my phone. Fuck off, Leander. I'm gonna throw my phone over there, so don't look at it.
Yeah, just so you know, they don't know where over there is, Noah.
Oh, I threw it near the closet.
In a northeast direction.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be southwest.
Yeah, well,
Fuck you. That's north.
Just so you know, when Noah says the closet, we're all in Noah's basement right now. With this
We're all in the closet.
They're just Timmy and Leander.
with this really shitty wicker table set up with
It's
Noah's
not even
mic.
wicker.
No, this is
just weaved.
this really poor weaved table flipped on its side.
Because we don't have a table.
Yeah, we don't have an actual table, so we're all just in Noah's basement with this really, really bad setup.
Hey, it was your idea. I was thinking we could just do it at my desk.
And if we did, your desk would be too crowded.
Yeah, I guess. Timmy, may I ask how the audio is?
A little low.
Little low?
A little low? Alright.
How's that? Testing? Hello? Audio, I raised it a little tiny bit.
This is a little weird to be testing mid-podcast.
Yeah,
so.
but it sounds different from the sound test
More,
we did.
yeah, up more.
Up more?
Up more?
How much? Bit more or a lot?
A lot more.
Like this? That should be good.
Does that sound good?
Like, it's
There's a little delay.
I know.
Yeah, of course.
It's different doing sound tests on the computer and sound tests over YouTube.
Yeah.
Because over YouTube you get more of an actual proper
Yeah, you're
sound here.
Yeah, we're good? Alright.
Okay, Leander, do you wanna
What?
say a shitty joke?
Thanks for putting me on the spot there. It's like a given thing. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay, I'm expecting this.
Yeah, you better get this hyped up,
Okay, we're
Leander.
good. So, we made a list, and we did check it twice on what we're gonna be doing for this. Okay, now I can make Christmas. Okay,
We checked it way more than twice.
We
We've
went
sat
over it.
here for like 30 minutes kind of playing this out.
45 minutes planning this out. And so, there's this new thing I saw on Instagram the other day. You saw it too. You're the one who brought it to my attention. You had a joke?
Yeah, I do.
Oh wow, that's
fast.
you didn't get that
I
like
never
filled
said-
up at all. Yeah.
I pieced them together very quickly.
Alright.
What do peas wear when they break their bones?
What?
A podcast.
Okay.
And that'll be it for the dumpster fire tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Thank you for joining. This has been like what 2 minutes now, and we're already wanting to stab Leander.
Stab. Just
He
stab.
did say that he was gonna get stabbed.
He did,
He
yes.
did say it was gonna be shitty jokes too.
Adam did set a reminder to kill me in my sleep.
Where's my knife?
Egg. Yes, the egg on Instagram. That's got 50 million likes?
I don't know.
I
I
don't know,
don't
I live
care.
under a rock.
It's got like 50 million likes. It's now the most liked picture on Instagram. And it's literally just an egg. And I saw this just the other day. The guy posted another picture. It's the egg with a crack in it.
Ooh.
What's gonna come out? I don't know.
Who knows?
Probably egg yolk.
But I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped following a meme page just because they posted a picture of the egg with the big crack out of it and had X in it.
Huh.
I stopped following the meme page.
Anyways,
Excellent.
yeah. See, this is why we want.
That
to
wasn't very extraordinary.
Honestly, you
I fucked
tempted
that one
and
up.
failed.
Because I was thinking, do I do egg for extra or do I do egg for
You,
extravagance?
you really messed that yolk up. Look, I can do it too. If you two
Yeah,
are
but-
making the worst jokes, alright, mine's bad too.
Okay.
Mine's probably the worst. Anyways.
So it beat out Kylie Jenner, which
Yeah.
her most liked one's 45 million,
I don't know.
and it's with her and her baby. What's her baby's name? It's like some shitty celebrity like Stormy or something.
I'll search it up.
Who
That's
cares?
Stormy Davis. That's the porn star.
Anyway, Stormy Davis. Isn't it like Stormy Daniels? Anyways.
It's one of the two. It starts with a D.
Yep.
Stormy Webster.
Okay.
Apparently Stormy Webster.
Is she the porn star?
Kylie Jenner's child.
What? That's how.
That's a child.
That's how. What's her face got famous? Kim Kardashian.
Alright, so yeah, the egg. My opinion on it.
She's
Yeah.
11 months.
The egg. It's the post itself is fine. The memes around it are really.
Yeah, the people
really
who
bad.
followed along with it and just made it
Yeah.
worse.
The one post was fine. It's like, hey, let's get this stupid goddamn image, the most liked image on Facebook. Haha, that's pretty good.
Instagram.
Did I say Facebook?
You said,
I can't believe I
how
said
old
Facebook.
are you?
But honestly, with anything like
She said
that
MySpace.
in the internet eventually kills it in a bloody fire.
Like
Yeah.
what they do to the knuckles.
And put it in the dumpster where we are.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The cycle of memes ends with the dumpster fire.
Yeah.
We make sure everything is dead.
It's like a Viking burial.
But then there's those special few who
Yeah, they
will
should-
dumpster dive to bring some memes back, yeah?
But they can't dumpster dive if the dumpster's on fire.
Yeah, they can.
Sure they can. It's the
Yeah, they'll
internet.
die in the process.
They just coat themselves in petroleum jelly.
Anyways.
Wouldn't that make them light up even more?
Yeah, but it give you a little bit of heat resistance for a few seconds.
And then you die.
So they have to be really
Okay.
fast.
But so, the egg.
I
Cool.
feel that was a saw trap, wasn't it?
Was it a saw trap?
Yeah, where the guy was covered in petroleum jelly and he had the candle and he had to find all
Yes,
the combinations
no,
on the wall.
The
with
floor
them.
was covered in gasoline.
No, the floor was covered in glass.
Glass, and yeah, and then he...
Gasoline? What good with that?
Well, if you dump the candle, then you still light it up. You feel
Yeah, I mean, but he was already covered in jelly, so he had to.
Strawberry jam.
I like
Just kill yourself.
It's just. Yeah, welcome to the dumpster fire.
Be a real sticky situation.
Our famous message.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, brought to you by Timmy. Please don't do that.
That's why I'm going to peer counseling this semester.
No, I want to kill myself.
Good.
You definitely should.
That's what I'm just gonna do in the office. Feed up, kill yourself.
No, you'll be like serious with
Please.
with-
Here's a gun.
No, you'll be serious with other people. Use a gun. Hand them a loaded 9mm
fix my
pistol.
problems.
Okay. But
Yeah, you'll be like all serious and chill with people you don't know, but once you see your friend walking all depressed, kill yourself, faggot.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
Whoa.
gun. Oh, dropping the F-bomb like that to me. No. Okay.
Don't give a fuck.
But so back to the egg. Somehow we got to fucking guns.
We were
and
talking about the
skulls.
cycle of memes and everything,
Yeah, cycle of memes. The egg is gonna die.
and then we
soon.
started talking about the saw trap.
Better.
for-
Yeah, but this is welcome to the dumpster fire where things go
Tangents.
off the rails in negative.
The dumpster of fire.
It took
5
us, like,
seconds.
It took us 2 minutes to get off track.
How many times have we like said, okay, back to the egg?
Twice now.
About yeah.
Actually, 3 times because you.
3
just
times
said
right now.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
shut up.
But so, where was I? Egg.
State of the internet.
State of the internet. Oh God, state of the internet. Where do we begin with that?
Oh,
Maybe
it's
just
a
the
holy,
meme side.
it's a holy hell.
Just memes.
It's
Yeah.
time for another
Memes.
crusade, fellas.
Meme side of the internet.
I haven't been keeping up with memes.
We need a hard reset in my opinion.
Yeah, ruined.
Like it's really going
I say,
downhill.
Once
I say
someone,
delete the internet. Start new.
once someone makes a dumb joke about it, and then people start bandwagoning the idea, that's where it starts getting out of
Like what happened
control.
with the moth.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I really feel memes have degraded recently.
And then artists and all those people who want to get noticed start making something that's like horrible to the eyes of society, and then they'll have like a nice minute of fame on the internet.
I like the floating head memes that don't make no sense.
Oh yes, the real memes.
I like those ones. Those ones are I actually find quite funny.
I don't find them like really funny, but I feel they last a lot longer than stupid crap like the moth.
Or Uganda Knuckles.
Okay, yeah.
Or Big Chungus.
Okay, yeah. Let's
Tide
not.
Pods.
It's the bandwagon. That's all that really
That's-
ruins
Oh
it.
God,
big
Tide
problem.
Pods. Remember Tide?
Exactly.
That's
Leander,
over,
you
it's over a year
you
now.
sent me an image one time. Was it you or was it someone else? It was on a group chat. I think it may have been you. And it was the Ugandan Knuckles fucking a Tide Pod.
That was not me.
It seems...
What the fuck?
I think it must have been on one of my
100%
group
not
chats
me.
then, because that sounds like something you would send me. But
No.
That you gotta
Let's
tell
go
us
look
more
into
about this then.
is it just Shadow?
It's just Shadow.
It's just
right?
Shadow. What's Shadow saying?
Let's not get into that on the
Yeah,
podcast.
Fuck off, Shadow. No one likes you.
We're not really a
Please
chat
stay.
checking podcast.
But so yeah, it's the internet. Yeah, hard reset, death to everything. Just burn it in a dumpster.
Yeah.
And then give the dumpster to us.
No, we are the dumpster.
We
We
don't
don't
even
out
need
the
to-
good things.
We don't even really need to delete the internet. Just get enough people on board to like, hey, let's, I don't know,
Just delete Reddit.
Yeah, delete Reddit. My opinion on Reddit, it's become so bad.
Some-
yeah,
I mean, there are some
subreddits.
genuine
There
Reddits.
there are very few subreddits, and
I know
Like
Reddit's
maybe
huge.
I'd say like, dare I say, the video game subreddits, like the people who are posting their clips of video games or what they're
Just post it
doing.
on YouTube.
No.
I find like the huge subreddits are where the true side of Reddit really shows.
The comedy side of.
Or r/comedy.
Oh god. I mean like, really good. I mean really good subreddits are really few and far between.
Yeah, like some of the shit posts, stuff like mildly infuriating and all the things that people actually enjoy seeing online, just because they can maybe relate to it.
That brings me to something. I definitely have a huge problem with Reddit. r/whoosh. Seeing that in
It's
YouTube
gone.
comments.
Yeah.
Seeing that in YouTube
It's
comments.
gone too big.
It's become way too mainstream in my opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of, again, it's the bandwagon of.
There's a tweet from like Emplemon or someone. I'm gonna look that up right now.
While you're looking that up, I'm just gonna. Speaking of the whole Reddit stuff, people like Geofilms on YouTube is going through and reading Reddit posts and stuff. I think that's not even like it's stupid.
Alright, so
It's not content.
It's not really. It's just stealing other people's content.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's plagiarism.
But I mean, like, with some people who do that, because some people do that, but they like, they change it a bit.
It's funny because I've actually made a video on this.
Yeah.
I've done this before.
know.
But the internet itself is just, like, if I had to give it a huge reality check, there are many things that go on and people just kind of forget about it, but it has their own little minute of fame and where it just kind of uproars itself and then just slowly dies down. That's what like a meme is, really.
Alright, so I found Emplemon's tweet. So it reads r/whoosh is sorry, God, I can't fucking speak. r/whoosh is the new cringe. Please continue to prove how much of a punny comedy mastermind you are by scrutinizing every misunderstood joke in existence for virtual internet points, because you immediately understand every joke 15 seconds before you hear it and never make mistakes.
Yeah.
I think that really speaks the truth.
That's
Yeah,
just
that's like-
Reddit in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're a perfectionist.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I didn't get the joke. Like, yeah, not everyone gets jokes.
Can someone please explain this to me?
It's,
like
you
you
know,
don't have the context or something. You
especially-
have
It's part of being human.
And like, people are like, oh, well, it was obviously a joke. They were just being sarcastic. That's not really easy. Sarcasm isn't really hard to pick up, or it's really hard to pick up on.
overtext.
Over text. Sarcasm is really hard to pick up. You have to pretty much be
Practically
friends with them.
impossible, yeah.
You have to already know
Yeah, you have
what
to
their
know
sarcasm
yeah.
is.
You have to know their.
You just kind of have to be in the
text
loop of
mannerisms.
everything in order for it to make it understandable in context.
Yeah. It's like, this is probably...
Because in other people's perspectives, it just makes you look like the person asking the joke look fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And then if you're trying to like genuinely help them, and then they're like, "Oh, woo, she didn't get the joke, idiot," and then it just
Dummy.
like completely backfires on you, right?
Yeah. Like, it's probably not just me, but I like actually like physically get a bit angry when I see r/whoosh in the comment section.
I just scroll past it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
like
On the server, I'll occasionally make an obvious joke, and then if someone doesn't get it, I'll be like, "Welcome to the joke."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be like
Yeah.
r/whoosh.
Yeah, don't-
You just got dunked on.
I'm fine when people are like creative with how they mention whoosh, or how they like just tell someone they've missed the joke. I've like done times in the past where it's like, wow, congratulations, you're today's winner on who gets the joke, or stuff like that.
I just think people just explain it to them if they don't get it. But then the joke's not funny.
Yeah, then the
Yeah.
joke's kind of
Yeah.
flat out and kind of
But then at
killed
least
itself.
But at least they'd understand.
Yeah, they at least understand it.
And then when they make it in the future, then they won't make the same mistake again, and then maybe it'll actually be funny.
Going again on the state of the internet, YouTube.
Oh,
Breeding ground of shit.
Just everything.
The rise and fall.
Fuck Jake Paul.
We're gonna be getting
Jake
into
Paul.
that.
Yeah, we'll
later.
talk about Jake Paul
We're
in a
getting
bit.
into Jake Paul and that rice gum garbage later.
Fucking
The vloggers.
vloggers in a nutshell are just
Yeah.
Tanamungu.
You know, like a bunch of clickbait. You
That's
know,
not even the worst.
You know,
Exaggeration,
Storytime
really.
Storytime YouTubers are still around.
Yeah.
Storytime YouTube. I don't find them appealing because I just don't like how they depict what happened to them.
I was involved in a shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I was raped with a toothbrush.
I have less of a problem with YouTubers. I have more of the problem with YouTube itself and how it's handling everything.
Yeah.
claims.
Claims are
Stupid.
We shouldn't get into YouTube too much, but I'm just giving my opinion out here.
I think we should, because YouTube should know what people are thinking. 'Cause,
Like,
Okay,
people
but it's not like it's not
people-
like they're
no one-
listening.
I know,
People
I
on
know.
YouTube publicly give their opinion on what it's like, and they don't care.
Yeah,
So,
It's because they're pulling in billions of dollars.
so what do they care if some nobodies on the internet doing a dumpster fire podcast
Yeah,
wants to
even
say
like,
about it?
even like big people like Markiplier and
PewDiePie.
Yeah, huge people telling like these things that like YouTube is broken. That's like the title of every one of those videos. But
Or YouTube is broken again.
yeah, just stuff like that. Like
There's different
We
websites
still
these
listen.
guys can go to.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. YouTube basically owns a monopoly on it.
They
at this
have
point.
a monopoly. There was one website I saw, but I forgot what it was. That was a YouTube-esque platform. I was like, you know what? I could start uploading here, but it was real shit quality. It was like clearly done by some guy in his basement. And I was like, yeah, no.
I mean,
not
that is
really.
kind of what we need, though. We need like
Somewhere small. To,
Yeah, we need.
Plus, like, it's generalization on the whole internet thing itself is because when you think, where do I want to go find and see videos on the internet? And everyone automatically snaps towards YouTube because that's kind of like the main go-to. Right?
But if you mention live streams, people automatically go to Twitch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And then
we're
YouTube,
here on YouTube.
and YouTube
Yeah,
itself
YouTube.
is like it's trying to branch out to all these things. Like somewhere I heard earlier about the YouTube music thing that's going on now.
That's a stupid idea. They should stay away from music. That's Spotify, SoundCloud thing.
Well, they're trying to reach all bases. They're trying to get more money in or whatever. They do movies.
Then
for
there's
Christ's sake.
then there's the YouTube Stories thing recently.
Exactly.
YouTube story. Oh shit.
The
Yeah.
Red series.
I'm fine with Red.
Yeah.
Although most of their the episodes on it are bad, I'm okay with it.
I'm just mad that Vsauce moved all his stuff over to Red.
Did he?
Pretty much.
He only uploads Red on his
My
main channel
series.
now. Minefield.
Yeah.
He only does
Although-
it on his main channel. But on Daw, I love Daw.
Yes, Noah does love Dong. Do
Do
want some? Yeah,
do want my
Dong.
Not
I
now,
love
guys.
Dong.
But,
That's why I stopped myself.
I know, love
yeah,
no Dong.
I agree. Michael's toys on Dong are really great.
Made by and for teens who love cooking.
Yeah, exactly. But
Love Vsauce.
I do love Vsauce's Minefield. It's a great series. By
It
the way,
is
check
really
it out if you
interesting.
haven't. Check out the free
The
episodes.
free episodes. There's 2 for season 2 that are free.
And then
Isolation, which is the first episode.
Isolation in
I-
season 1.
What was the
Yeah.
first videos you guys saw that gave you the discovery of YouTube Red? Like, I think
Vsauce
mine was
series.
Scare PewDiePie.
Same here.
I haven't seen it.
I've never seen any of
Yeah, when
They're
I
actually not bad.
Scare PewDiePie, when I saw that, I'm just like, oh, there's YouTube Red? What's that? And then I checked into that, and then I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But I see a $sign, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, I think I heard someone mention it beforehand, like some other YouTuber mentioned.
I'm
like
pretty
Jack-
sure they did.
Jacksepticeye. I saw mention it, and I'm like, oh, that's where YouTube Red. But what really made me mad that it's YouTube Red is the Vsauce thing.
I'm not mad about it. I'm fine with it because it's good quality stuff.
Yeah,
If it
Really
was,
good
He
quality.
has a budget.
Yeah, exactly. Like
He's just sitting there in front of the camera and
if it was like him just actually changing all his videos to red for no reason and it had the same
quality.
quality of the others, which are still fantastic by the way.
Yeah, really nice.
Vsauce is actually fantastic.
Vsauce 3 I like too, because that adds kind of a story element into it also.
I've kind of stopped watching Vsauce 3 recently.
It hasn't uploaded in a while.
Yeah. I kind of fell out of Vsauce 3. I used to watch their game loot, and that was really about it. But
Well, I mean, like I could say the same about PewDiePie. I really liked him back in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
and then what happened?
Early 2010s.
Yeah, and what happened? How he changed to what he does for content now.
No, he changed with the times. Like you can't.
Yeah,
do
I can't. He
screaming
can't.
at the camera forever.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, like, even when he wasn't screaming, he was still enjoyable to watch.
I never watched him really.
He was. If you go back and watch some old compilations, they're funny. Some are stupid, but most of his stuff is actually really funny.
And that's what I like reminiscing about the pictures people make. Who like, oh yeah, new PewDiePie fans wouldn't understand that because
yeah.
there are a bunch of pictures of the old memes
The
that
barrels.
he.
Barrels.
Yeah,
Barrels.
the golden statue or whatever it was from Amnesia. Yeah.
I get these memes because I watched. I had friends who loved PewDiePie.
I jumped on the PewDiePie bandwagon extremely late. Actually, it was like only a couple years back that I watched even one of his videos, and now I'm kind of just subscribed to him for the whole
Yeah.
T-series
Serious
garbage.
thing, exactly.
I don't really watch him, but I do want to
subscribe to
I say that whole dispute between them is just a huge reel for both
It's
of
a
them to
dick
get
measuring
some
contest.
attention.
It's not really for T-series. T-series isn't really gaining
They're a
too
company,
much from it.
and
but
once T-Series wins, that's when I'm subscribing to Twitch.
Literally, the only reason T-Series isn't winning though is because there's a certain amount of people in the India, right?
Who have internet?
Yeah, or don't know how to subscribe.
yeah,
That's literally it.
Yeah, this is just like completely like possibly false, but I read somewhere that when you create a YouTube account in India, that you may automatically be subscribed to T-series.
I mean, like
That's
YouTube does
clearly
that too.
satire. That's satire.
that could easily be satire. So take what I say with like a fistful of salt.
Consideration too.
Yeah, just
Because I mean, YouTube did that too. Because YouTube Music used to be the biggest channel on YouTube, second to PewDiePie, because everyone was automatically subscribed to them, even if they made the account.
Yeah.
So
But I mean,
What are you talking about?
YouTube Music,
They
the
just
actual channel.
Post music videos.
Like I made my account too early to.
I think they changed that though because everyone started catching on to that.
I joined back in 2012.
But then again, why don't you just like subscribe to the actual artist you'd rather want to
Yeah,
get
they're
specific videos? Yeah, exactly, the Vivos.
Vivo is huge.
Back to the quick little side note on T-Series. I'm pretty sure it has been proven that T-Series is sub-botting.
Are they?
Yeah, because during the crash on
there
YouTube,
was a
they
crash.
somehow gained 400 more
they still
something.
gained subs during that Google Plus or whatever.
When they were deleting Google Plus and they had a bunch of stuff on
Yeah, yeah, tons of stuff just shut down and.
Well,
they
servers
still
in
gained
India
subs.
still may have been up.
No,
And then-
no, it was since YouTube was so
World,
based.
it was worldwide
Since it was
crash.
since YouTube was so based on Google Plus, it was a server-wide thing.
Oh, they were linked
Yeah, and then
together.
when the T-Series versus PewDiePie live stream came back up and everyone saw like the number went down quite a bit, everyone was just like, "Wait, what the
I
hell?"
think it was like 4,000 subs were gained by T-Series or something.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound right.
I'm not. Again, take everything I'm saying here with a
Well, you can
fistful of
still
salt.
subscribe to people even if YouTube's down. It's just YouTube.
Yeah, there are the
Yes,
handfuls.
I could access YouTube when that day when it went down. I could look through my YouTube feed. I just couldn't. Watch
I
videos.
couldn't.
Oh really? Mine
Not even
whole
my-
feed was gone.
Yeah, my entire feed was gone.
I couldn't reload because it said error or something.
Yeah, mine said like
When I clicked
502 YouTube's.
When I clicked on videos,
Server
it just said,
maintenance or whatever.
oh, yada yada. I mean, when I was in the mobile app, I don't normally watch YouTube on my PC.
I watched it on my PS4 that day and I didn't have any problems.
I think I was on mobile.
No, it's just
when I
somewhat
was.
slower. But when you watch it on a PS4, sometimes the internet just cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but consoles are
you're on
really
Wi-Fi, though.
bad for the internet
Fair
entire
point.
thing in general
I'm
because
always on LAN.
yeah, LAN is always the best.
I love me
Um,
some 300 megs per second.
Exactly. I'm running on like kilobytes, I think, for my download speed. Yeah.
Damn.
You download not even your upload?
No, not. Well, I can't even upload.
Do you have wait?
It cannot upload.
I'm gonna assume you're running on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but how shit is your Wi-Fi?
Very shit. Dude, I'm teleporting around a map if I start up Siege or Overwatch.
Ew.
God.
You are?
Yeah, that's how I died. I was playing Siege, and I was the last alive, and I ran to cover while they were shooting at me or whatever, and the kill feed saw me run, stand up out of cover, and just sit there for a complete second and let them dome me.
Oh, great.
But,
And then I got kicked immediately.
But if T-Series, bringing it back to the T-Series, if there's subbotting confirmed, like, YouTube should terminate their channel.
No.
Yeah.
Too corporate.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Well, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
At that point, they're too big to fail right now.
Well,
I
Not
just
only
realized
that,
no
they
one's
would need,
watching
like-
the stream anymore.
Not only
That's
that, they would need
Yeah.
some rock solid evidence for YouTube
Yeah.
to do anything. At the moment, it's just like, okay, well, this is definitely a very strange
It's
thing that
sus.
happened.
Very sus.
A very suspicious thing that happened. We don't have enough evidence to terminate this massive channel.
Yeah, I'm like, and if you looked into it, you could be like, hey.
And plus, there are also the genuine fans who, like,
Yes.
who would be pretty angry if they just
They-
shut down their favorite channel.
T-Series is just uploading movie trailers and music clips.
And you'll be surprised. There are some people who actually enjoy watching those.
And it's basically just copyright heaven.
Basically, like they're
That's how they
walking on
erase
thin ice
everything.
as it is right
They
now. I think
erased
they're like
everything.
exactly. Then they're just like, oh no, it's legal. It's legal.
Well, probably legal. India has different laws and
Yeah,
for
I
copyright
guess.
I
stuff.
forgot. I read up on something like that the other day where a certain channel, their whole. I read up on it the other day where a certain channel, all their videos were wiped. And I forget what channel it was.
Oh yeah,
That's
someone
not
got channel wiped. I think.
Like all their videos.
I'll search it up.
I
That
forget.
sucks, dude.
And it was actually a channel I knew too.
It was like, I remember there's one that's terminated really recently. It was Monkey Jones.
I do
Really?
not know
Yeah,
who
Monkey
that
Jones.
is.
He's terminated. That was quite a while ago, actually.
Really?
Who's
Yeah.
Monkey Jones?
Monkey Jones. He was I don't really know how to
I
describe him, but someone
He's
was out.
different.
Someone was out to get him at YouTube. He actually followed all the guidelines, apparently,
Oh,
and I watched all his videos, and he was just taken down.
That sucks.
It really does suck.
YouTube this shouldn't be able to happen on YouTube.
No, I'm still subscribed to Monkey despite his channel being taken down, but checking right now. He's no longer available. Monkey's terminated permanently.
Like completely gone.
Yeah.
That's
he's
stupid.
gone.
He's one of the
It
last
was-
people I was.
There's a
determined.
news article here.
yeah, it was Machinima that got all their old videos wiped. Everything
Machinima,
gone.
holy-
I haven't
Days
thought of
after the Machinima
in
Creator
so
Network,
long.
as well as the Select Creator Network employees, Machinima has set up all of its YouTube videos to private, while the Hub, which counts 12.4 million subs, is still live and no videos can currently be viewed.
Well, Machinima was one of the
The earliest.
early things. Shit, I remember when.
Back when they made
Who was it?
Animation
D-Day's
clips.
source videos.
Which, what was it? Fucking Tobuscus? Was Tobuscus on Machinima?
Nope.
No.
I
No?
don't think so.
Then it was
That was-
Jimmy Swift 11.
I
That was
didn't-
JT too.
I didn't watch much Machinima, so I
But
can't
no,
really-
JT I guess was a little earlier, like
It
2010s.
was Jimmy Swift 11. You guys ever watch him?
No.
He was like Tobuscus before
Actually,
Tobuscus.
Jimmy Swift sounds like very familiar to me.
Jimmy Swift 11. I went back on there a few. I was following him on Facebook when I was going back through my Facebook. Back when Facebook used to be a big thing for YouTubers. Now it's Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Not many YouTubers have Snapchat.
Not lots.
Not many that I watch.
Yeah. I want to quickly touch back on terminated channels. I doubt anyone else here would know of them, but Siva Gunner, no, he makes a video game, or as the channel calls it, high quality rips of video games, and he adds the jokes to them like it's obviously not the original song. He got 3 copyright claims in one day, all after the other from like Sony Music Japan or something, all taken down in a day. They have a second channel, which has
Claims or strikes?
I think it was strikes. Like the channel's terminated.
Yep.
Yeah, channel's straight terminated. That made me really sad, but they're recovering on their second channel.
Strikes are only if that video is still monetized after the claim.
Yeah.
What was it, that duck face?
Shut up, okay?
Yeah, but back to the whole machinima thing. I'm surprised that their older videos got wiped out because because machinima itself is sort of like a hub because they also have Rooster Teeth, I think, in some of their sort of productions. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're mad about it too. Here, I'm reading the 2018 to 19 and full screen too.
Don't know what that is.
A full screen one.
So this is going to be a really smooth transition for the podcast here. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to go do that, and when I get back, I think we should change topics.
Okay.
Sure.
So, how about them sports?
I don't
Okay,
watch
you know, yeah,
sports.
no.
Super Bowl's coming up.
Yeah. They were too. Oh God, what was it? There was a movie that somebody wanted to release during the Super Bowl.
During the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh God.
That'll be the worst time to fucking put it out.
I know, but what movie was it? God.
There are some movies that I know are gonna fail, but I'm kind of interested to seeing them, like the Slender Man movie. I know that's gonna fucking
that
fail.
movie
It flopped.
It flopped
It was
immediately.
garbage.
It is so bad.
It
But
came out
I'd like the idea. That's
6 years late.
yeah, I like the idea, but
You
it's
see Slender Man like twice in the movie. It's all about like all of what these people did. Like the
Cult following.
The most violent scene in the whole movie is a girl is sitting at her desk in the middle of biology class, and you see her. It does a bunch of random video camera shots of the whole classroom, and then it shows her pick up a scalpel, aim it, and then it's done.
what?
She
What is
kills herself by stabbing herself in the eye with a scalpel. But like you see the hand motion and it's done. That's it.
That's not what I expected of a movie.
The
What's
movie
Slenderman
sucks.
R? Was it rated R?
No.
I'll
It
find
is
out.
like
Was it PG-13?
PG-14. It's definitely not R.
There's G, PG, PG-13, R, and then there's X.
18A.
Where is it? Yeah, 3.2 out of 10 by IMDb.
Yeah, 7% Rotten Tomatoes.
What was the rating? Like the
One second.
What was another movie that flopped?
Rating.
A lot of movies flopped recently.
Rating.
Last year was not a good year for movies.
Oh God, no.
No, Town.
But then there was
Yeah, no.
certain diamonds in the rough that were
Really
good movies.
Really good movies came out last year too.
Like-
Was Quiet Place last year?
Yes, and I
was amazing.
need to watch that movie.
You haven't seen it?
Not yet.
Oh,
and
great.
I really
John
want to.
Krasinski did a great job on it.
He's a cool actor.
Love
PG-13.
John. Was it? That's why they didn't show it, because they didn't show it. We're just talking about Slenderman, how it was a big flop.
Oh, yeah.
I would absolutely suck.
I love the concept. I think the original concept when they were first creating it was great, and then they started talking about how all this branched out and how all this might connect to such a legend or such a myth.
Did you guys hear about it? It was about 5 years ago. There was two girls.
Are you talking about the two that took the other girl out and
that
stabbed
her
her
like,
6 times in the
16
forest?
times.
Yeah, and she's still alive.
She's still
Yeah.
alive.
The two girls just got recently convicted, like last year.
Yeah.
Because they were waiting a trial. 'Cause,
Speaking
American
of garbage
commercial.
horror movies, quote.
Bird Box.
Yeah,
I have not seen Bird Box, but her was actually really good.
I've heard it
One of
exists.
2 girls convicted in Slenderman stabbing files appeal. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like what, 2013?
2014.
2014.
I was gonna bring up the Babadook.
Oh,
But how the fuck
I
does that-
wanted to see it.
They're making a second one.
I
Oh,
wanted
for
to see it.
some. It is so bad.
I've
It is
heard it's horrendous.
horrible. Because it's like the guy looks cool. Like the Babadook himself looks cool, and you see him 3 times.
Oh, really?
I've just heard like the whole premise is bad. Like,
It's so
all
bad.
the setup is.
I don't
really
like
good.
It's
horror
pretty
movies.
much about
I
this.
like thrillers.
It's
In
pretty
Wisconsin, 12-year-olds Anissa and Morgan lured their friend Peyton into the woods and stabbed her 19 times in an attempt to impress the fictional character Slenderman.
It was a cult, yeah.
Yeah.
Peyton crawled to the road where she was found, recovered 6 days in the hospital. Oh my god, Morgan and Anissa were not guilty by reason of insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, fair
one of
enough.
them got convicted last year.
By February 2018, convicted and sentenced to long periods in mental health institutions.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. All right.
So retarded.
Shit. Imagine being that girl who got stabbed 19 times.
Yeah.
And then just being like, reading the accusations and what's going on with them now. It's just like, for real, they're just gonna get off with it because insanity reasons.
Sipping a coffee.
Interesting. I can let it spill over you.
No, they can't see you.
I slowly I did like a coffee drinking thing. I
Do you
slowly
need, like, a
lowered
camera?
my hand. Actually, it would be quite good to have a camera saying
This
right
is-
there,
th-
right there. Right there.
Your jokes really fall flat when you're when they can't hear you.
Yeah.
And
So
then you explain it
so you're
afterwards.
just drinking your
They can't
coffee
hear
and
the
just
microphone.
so yeah just.
You said they can't hear me.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you know what
I think you're a little tired.
Yes, I
I'll
am.
stop you. Come here.
No. Alright.
Yeah. No. It's just.
Yeah.
It was just like imagine you had your
We're gonna
coffee
run.
and just like 5 seconds of complete silence.
Yeah, I just lowered my coffee
Yeah.
mug, as I looked on in complete shock. But
Alright.
so
We've been on this topic for state of the internet. Kind of just went all over the place, really.
Because that's where the internet is.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yes, we've talked about. This all started from the egg, by the way. Let me remind that. So.
no, it started from it didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The egg.
we kind of went out of order from the plan. I'm fine with that. This was originally planned to be filler, and we stretched this out to
Like-
almost an
I'm
hour.
Are you
proud.
serious? What time was it?
It's 12:52.
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
That was about an hour.
About 30
No,
minutes.
half an hour.
It was about
About
half
40
an
about
hour.
40 minutes.
30 minutes. We started about
Alright.
12:20.
Anyways, we're gonna pull the subject a bit away from that.
Back to YouTube. Going back
Yeah,
to the.
back to YouTube, pretty much.
We mentioned Jake Paul earlier. We're going to be talking about him today.
Oh, we're doing that. We're skipping that one.
Yeah, we're going to skip that one.
All right, sounds good.
I guess that falls under the whole trends thing because that's like
Those two kind of go hand in hand.
I
yeah.
guess. I
We
mean,
could talk about those guys with.
the other one was just kind of personal, right?
Just
Okay.
what
Yeah,
people
I'll talk about that.
like. That's just
Yeah.
what people want to see, you know, on YouTube.
The Rice Gum Jake Paul. Rice Gum is a fucking faggot.
You're dropping both the F bombs now, huh?
So, I mean, you kind of did too.
I'm just going to state that right now.
Yeah, Rice Gum
Only
is
one
an
of the
absolute
bombs.
piece of
No, we
garbage.
weren't allowed any. Well, we planned not to use any.
I still have
it's
two
a-
of the words that we ever
It's
use.
the
I don't
kind
think
of
it's-
garbage even our dumpster fire wouldn't take.
Well,
You
if
just
he wanted
chill it
to, if he
over.
wanted to be on the show, I would gladly invite him.
That'll get a lot of views.
I would gladly invite him
Don't
to
get
sit
more
right here.
views.
As I say right here, there's a spot right next to me that's empty. There's just some pillows and the blankets.
Yeah, he can
Okay,
sit on the pillows
you
and
described
blankets.
your jokes is really falling flat here.
Yeah, I know.
So, in case for those who live under a rock and don't know about this whole
The rock's a country, you can't live underneath it.
in case you live under Dwayne Johnson,
That's very strange.
Just lay. Like in between his
Dwayne
legs.
Johnson like wakes up, looks down. What are you doing under me?
in case you live under
Watching
a
the Titan
Dwayne,
games and
in case
see
you
that.
live under a wild Dwayne Johnson,
David Attenborough. Over there we have a wild Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
We just have a wild rock
yeah. So in case you haven't heard
eating
of this
breakfast. He's like
whole thing,
cereal.
this whole Jake Paul rice cum thing. So that's what I'm calling him, by the way. Yeah, Noah.
I thought you said that by mistake.
No,
So
no,
that's why I
that,
laughed.
that is how I say it. This whole Jake Paul and rice cum
That's the
thing.
G as in C.
Anyways,
It's a
this-
regional dialect.
Yeah, this whole
Continuing on.
yeah, continuing on,
Sorry.
guys. This whole rice cum or Jake Paul garbage. Basically, they both were sponsored by this company. I think it was called like Mystery Brands or something.
Mystery Brands is a loot box company.
Yeah, basically online loot boxes. Pretty much heavily targeted at kids.
Because
Even
they're.
Mainly
Jake Paul
because of the-
said that in a conference that his audience is mainly young kids.
What I like though is that Jake Paul admitted to doing it for the money and targeting to little kids.
Yeah.
Because when H3
Yeah.
tweeted at him.
Yeah.
And so we're basically just repeating some of the points that H3 made
That's
in his
fine.
videos.
I mean,
But,
I
those
mean, like,
points were good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with agreeing with their opinion.
no,
you
we're
know?
agreeing. We're
But-
We
restating
can't
it.
really reword their opinion.
So back to this whole quick overview of the whole thing. So they both made videos promoting this site, mysterybrands.com. Don't go there. And of course, their audiences are kids, and they
Dude, don't you want to win a 250 million property? Real estate?
that was one of the prizes. Apparently, just this random house sitting out there that you can just win on the site. Back to the overview. So yeah, they were promoting this. I'm sure the company like let them get higher odds and stuff to
Yeah.
make it really seem like, oh yeah, you can actually win these
AirPods.
totally not Chinese bootlegged, buy them off of Wish for $5
Like
AirPods.
Those AirPods were so fucking fake.
And then like Ricegum saying like, oh yeah, look, I started with this amount and I've like pretty much doubled. You can make money off of this.
That you don't make money, you make credits to
Yeah.
use on the site.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
to
they would.
buy,
you can't-
absolutely.
You can't get the money back.
Okay, the one thing that I do find pretty cool that I saw on there, but you can buy like somewhere else for like half the price, is the fucking Back to the Future shoes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Yeah.
Those
I want
are
one.
lit. I want those.
I want 'em.
I recently saw a video, and it was one of those trucks that carries all the cars.
Yeah.
And on the back of it, it was the Batmobile, the DeLorean, the Ghostbusters car, the Jeep from the first Jurassic Park.
Oh my
and
god.
All these iconic movie vehicles, and the caption for the video was, "I would hijack this truck in a second."
Please tell me it was the Scooby-Doo van was it?
Yes, that was the last on the Mystery
Thank
Machine.
God.
Yeah.
That's still parked in Abbotsford, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah. I remember when I sent you a picture of it.
That's there from when they filmed the movies
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s.
That's where it was filmed?
They were filmed in Vancouver. The second one, when they're in the museum, they're in the Vancouver Art Gallery.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I knew that place looked familiar. Okay.
So yeah, that's the whole. What's your guys' like just like overarching opinion on this whole like promoting underage gambling thing? Like, should like YouTube take action? What should happen here?
My opinion's long. You guys go.
It's more or less up to the consumer at this point because YouTube is more or less now just a way of broadcasting all of this so for someone else to make their own decision because who's YouTube to say because they're always advertising stuff. Sure, it may not be for say maybe illegal or morally incorrect, but so are many other things on YouTube that it's really out of their power to do something like that.
I mean, just to quickly add something, I believe Rice Gum's video actually made it onto trending.
Yes, they made it to
They
the
both
yard too.
did, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they,
sure.
they both made it to trending.
So did H3's.
Yeah, of course.
Well, H3
I'm
always
gonna
gets
check the trending right now.
Okay.
It's
It
a
will be
music.
trend- it will
it's
not
a-
be trending anymore.
It's an audio, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not trending anymore.
Timmy, what's your opinion? Oh, yeah, you were.
Oh, yeah,
I just went.
Sorry.
Gave his-
I was saying mine.
Leander, let's hear your opinion.
Well, it's literally they're just doing it for the money. That's it. Like, I've seen other people go on the site and try it, and like one of them won like a friggin' deck of cards.
Anything special?
No.
Yeah,
Because,
I doubt they'd win like anything.
And
They
if
win,
YouTube
like,
easily wants,
garbage.
they can just bandwagon
Like,
the idea
some
and make some
guy-
profit themselves because that is a thing I would suspect YouTube to do.
Some guy went into the site and was able to open up a percentage chance of everything you could get, and he went to the like Lamborghini Gallardo or whatever you can get on there, and there's like a 0.0000001% chance of getting it. So
I think in that case, you're actually more likely to get struck by lightning.
yeah, exactly.
You're more likely to get killed by a falling coconut.
Yeah.
Because that's what people are suspecting that when they set up the sponsorship with Rice Gum and Jake is that they literally just gave them rigged accounts that would have percentages because there is no way in hell you're gonna win 3 Gucci bags in a row.
Yeah.
And along with all those shoes,
Exactly.
AirPods. You done? Can I get my opinion?
Well, I was gonna make a joke.
Let's hear your joke.
So they won 3 Gucci bags in a row. Maybe he would win a Louis Vuitton bag with $20,000 in it,
$50,000.
and then get shot.
Nice X reference.
I'm gonna take a piss now.
Okay,
Go
my
ahead.
opinion. Okay, they're YouTubers. YouTubers with what 10 to 14-year-old audiences. They're influencers. They have like what 9 million. Yeah, more like 8-year-olds. They have like what 9 million subscribers each. They have really high numbers. Really fucking high. These guys make so much money just off of ad revenue, and then they get their sponsorships. These guys probably got paid a bunch of money. But they're influencers. These guys are basically scamming these kids. And just scamming the parents out of their money.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, it'd be
the
the
kids would have
parents.
their own money.
Because the kids are going in and be like, Mom, can I go and use this website? Look, there's an odds that I can win the Louis Vuitton backpack. And be like,
This guy won it.
yeah, he won AirPods. Think of what I could win. We could win the $250 million realty.
But I mean, like, the safer bet would be just the damn lottery.
No.
But lottery, that's dumb person tax.
I guess.
That's
Well, I get it.
Continue your point,
Yeah,
Noah.
I get it.
But like they really like if you don't feel bad about doing this, I mean like either you're really fucking greedy or you have no morals whatsoever and you need to get that checked. Go to a doctor. I don't have morals.
I kind of believe in both of those. The more like subscribers you get, most likely your morality is definitely gonna sway.
Well, I mean like PewDiePie.
Yeah,
well,
but
he's
had
different.
He's
He's
had
different.
his off moments too,
Yeah.
though.
He understands.
He's been on that level before.
Oh, I
been
have
there,
one more
done
thing
that.
to say. And at remember Rice Gum's response video to H3, those codes at the end of the Amazon,
Yeah, they were all fake.
already used.
Yeah, they were all used like
He put like 15 used codes for Amazon out on the screen.
Wow.
yeah, all used codes. Yeah, and he also started
What a
talking
scumbag.
shit to
Oh,
Ethan's wife, Hila. So we're talking shit to her, or not to her, but about her.
I would expect him to do that. He's kind of off like
He is.
that. He just kind of immediately starts assuming that you're talking shit about him, even if you're just giving your opinion
Yeah,
on him.
Rice Gum
And then
is
he'll just go all out on you.
piece of garbage.
I feel like Rice Gum. What he's trying to do is ride this for relevancy. He's really been going through a rough patch. I think
Ever since late 2017.
comparable rough patch. I should say.
Because there was that whole like 2 months where everybody just targeted him.
Well,
But that's publicity. Any
Exactly,
publicity
yeah.
is good publicity.
but
He
Yeah,
can
he-
also just be riding it along for the views because
Yeah, I think
that
that's-
rakes him a lot of things.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I think he's doing.
Basically, everyone above the age of 15 has been shying away from him ever since the end of 2017.
Yeah.
You know why I say that? That's when iDubbbz dropped the content cop on him.
Yeah.
It's been a year and a half since the content cop.
The thing I was gonna say a while ago when we were talking about PewDiePie's off moments was if you go back and you watch them back to back, the first 2 sentences of PewDiePie's apology for saying the N-word and Logan Paul's apology for the Suicide Forest are the exact same word for word.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
I mean, every apology video is kind of the same.
I'm sorry, I can't believe I've done this.
Yeah, see here, like
It's
here.
so stale.
I can do
It's-
it. I can do one right now. I didn't want to have to make this video. There, that's how every single one starts. They have a huge sigh. I didn't want to make this video. I messed up. Yada yada.
Midway through, you kind of choke up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Logan Paul did exactly that.
yeah, he
Like,
cried.
he followed the-
literally cried.
He followed the criteria.
Even if like the crying is real, you still know what you did. You can't
Exactly,
be like,
and you can't.
it can't be like I didn't want to make this video.
You
Like,
can't want sympathy.
And look back at the emotion you showed in the
Why
video.
am I still
Yeah.
getting hate?
in like the first weeks of it, because like
you gotta
for the-
reflect on this sort of thing first, and then
after the forest, he had to have like 3 bodyguards on him at all times because of how many people wanted to attack him,
yeah,
and he
well,
was messed
You
up.
don't just make fun of a dead person while they're
Exactly.
right there.
yeah,
And
in the
not
most
expect backlash.
sacred, respected place in Japan.
Suicide
that's.
Forest.
I don't think that's a sacred place. I think that's like a more of like a.
The reason it's a suicide forest is because of back in Japan a long time ago,
Yeah, that's right.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Yeah.
a
In there.
Romeo and Juliet type thing. They thought it was romantic and they both killed themselves. Kind of became a trend.
And then people who were lonely
And then
or
Japan
just
has.
depressed went and they killed themselves in a
Yeah.
forest.
That sucks.
And then I'm pretty sure this is kind of off topic, but Japan has like one of the hugest suicide rates.
Highest,
yeah,
highest
highest
suicide
they
rates
do.
in the world.
Because like overworking and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've heard overworking
Yeah,
work
it's
situations.
a
horrible.
complete
Well,
hell
because
for
you're
you.
expected to like be like super efficient.
Top of the notch, always.
Well, that's not being racist or anything, but that's like most Far East countries. You'd say.
Yeah,
You'd say.
Yeah, that's a lot
Like
of Far
South
East.
Korea, Japan, China,
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
It's all like, yeah,
Because
Is
the
the-
production hubs.
it's a pride thing.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of like you gotta get there first because there's already like say 100,000 more people like them who are also looking for that job and we're just quicker to get it than you.
Yeah.
And so there's not enough room.
Yeah.
There's not enough
But
jobs for you.
everyone knows that efficiency is Germany's thing.
Okay, now you're...
Yeah, now you're steering a little bit.
No, I was not making a
Bumpy
Holocaust. I was
road.
not making a Holocaust joke there.
I wasn't either. I wasn't referencing that.
Okay,
You said that.
So is any new people to know 1826 is here channel, which I'm sure this podcast will probably get some
bring
new
that up.
viewers.
Don't bring that up.
Don't bring.
One word
I-
to explain the channel?
I was just gonna
More
say
pig.
that Noah
Two
here.
words.
We have a little joke of calling him a neo-Nazi basically.
Because he
That's
is.
not- no, I'm
No, he
not.
isn't. He
I am
isn't.
not a
It's,
neo-Nazi.
it's a very hyperbole, but like
Yeah.
I make Nazi jokes.
we make a lot of jokes about it, and he's taking German, so we kind of.
Yeah.
But you do take it a little far sometimes
You
as
do.
for a joke.
That's
Remember when we were here for a night and then the next morning while we were eating breakfast, you decided...
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll
But
explain.
if
Sorry.
anybody takes it, yeah,
I'll
Like
explain
that
this. I'll-
was way on the nose.
That
So I'll
was-
explain
That,
this.
that,
Okay,
that was
so
on the nose, but it wasn't like there was no bad intentions there. It's
Like,
like as
so-
a joke, hey, let's put on this stupid speech.
you can link your link your Chromecast to your phone and stuff.
yeah, you can link your phone.
But so I linked my phone to my TV in my living room when my mom was watching TV and we were eating breakfast. I had these guys over, and so I just happened to throw on one of Hitler's speeches.
That wasn't the first thing we put on. We put on other stuff before.
Yeah, other stuff.
No, it
before.
was just the gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the gnome, and then it
No,
was.
that was it. Just the gnome. No,
Then it
Ed
was the Hitler
Sheeran.
speech.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yeah,
Castle
bro.
on the Hill, but Ed Sheeran keeps breaking his leg.
Yeah. Basically, we were just kind of shit posting in front of like everyone on the TV.
And then the Hitler speech,
Yeah.
And then you were about to put it on the speech until me
No,
and
I
Kaedyn.
did.
No, he did.
Oh.
It played for a few seconds, then we're like, okay, yeah, we.
There were subtitles and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, just for new viewers, which I'm sure this podcast will
Reach a few.
maybe pull in a few.
That's our perception of Noah 1826.
We can probably just call him Noah. Really, I'm sure we've called him that before. But
Oh no, I call him much worse, but...
yeah.
Asshole.
Hey, you call me much worse.
Hey, don't forget about that letter Ariana sent you with the one in class. It said
Wait,
all
what's
this
up?
Shit about you being a neo-Nazi, and they told me.
No, no.
Okay, no,
Austin
explain
said, kill
that.
yourself, you
Austin,
Nazi.
okay.
Explain.
That was
Explain.
Austin.
Explain this.
One day, people were writing on this piece of paper, Austin Bickham, and Ariana wrote like hi or whatever, and then Austin wrote on the other side, kill yourself, you stupid Nazi.
I would expect that of
Neo-Nazi
Bickham.
fan. That's what
Yeah.
he wrote.
Honestly, you
That's
could
what-
say anything to Bickham, and he cannot find a way to come back. Remember,
We
wasn't it? Didn't he spend like 5 minutes just to write?
Let's not talk shit.
Yeah. Let's not talk shit about this podcast. I'm sure our friends may or may not be
Bickham doesn't
watching.
watch my channel.
No.
No.
Well, still, we probably shouldn't be talking shit about friends.
Yeah, I guess we
Yeah.
shouldn't be bashing on people.
We shouldn't be bashing them. We can tell stories about them and stuff. just don't bash them.
They don't bash.
But so pretty
That was
much-
just a funny coincidence too, though.
pretty much just redoing introductions here. Noah's kind of the hyperbolic neo-Nazi. I'm the weeb because I'm taking Japanese. Leander's the half weeb because he's taking Japanese too, but he just makes awful jokes. So and he's vegan. So
I am
is
shunned.
it vegan or vegetarian?
I am a false prophet.
He's a vegan.
Vegan.
He's a vegan in his own home.
Vegan at home, but eats meat everywhere else.
So we just kind of
Including
call him
in
the
the
veggie.
bathroom.
We call him the veggie sometimes. That was started by your mom, Noah, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
She called him the veggie.
So that kind of stuck with all of us. So
It's the veggie coming
Leander's the
over.
veggie, and Timmy.
The stereotyped Asian.
Some
Yeah,
typical Asian.
just Asian. Let's go. So yeah, there's,
However, I am no mathlete.
Well, if you're a math,
It's so ironic.
It's when you put the gun to your head.
yeah.
I would too.
Evil Morty starts.
Again, we've kind of
Yeah, we veered way off now.
Okay, honestly, I think that's the whole point of this podcast.
Yeah.
We originally planned to keep bringing it back to the conversation.
And then
I
now
think
we
it's
just-
best
Tangents are the fun part.
Tangents is what makes this podcast our podcast. That's why it's called the Dumpster Fire. We go where the conversations goes, and every once in a while we're like, okay, yeah, let's switch topics.
Yeah.
That's
Before
that's
we
what
go a
our
little
that's what
too
our real
far.
life
Yeah,
conversations
that's-
are like. Anyways, we'll talk
Yeah.
about something. I'm just like, okay, let's dial that back.
That's what I like doing. I like making things as real as possible.
Just let the conversation flow. So
Because then you'll see what other people's thoughts and expressions
That's
are
why
about
I
it, you know?
stream.
yeah, so that kind of brings me to an unplanned segment here. the origins of nice burp. No,
Excuse
the
me.
origins of this podcast.
Oh!
Oh,
The
Christ.
You weren't here. You were asleep in the closet.
Yeah, right. So
Tim actually sleeps in the closet when he's here.
Yeah, I sleep
Yeah.
in the closet.
He
It
slept
fucking-
half in the
it
closet
hurts.
last night. Hey, you want to sleep?
Dude, that metal bar there, it hurts because I'm laying down on my stomach.
When I first woke up and I looked over, I thought it was Leander.
Alright.
I just swapped spots.
When I was
out.
like, wait a second, hold on, why is Leander lying in my closet?
Alright, so
Because the hairstyle looked exactly like it.
right.
No,
No, when he was laying down.
I guess.
Plus he looked white.
No, there's no point now.
Alright.
We're
So,
around now.
yeah, so bring it back. Origins
Good
of the
golly.
podcast. So this whole dumpster fire, this whole mess started in this exact same room that we were
Oh, what?
recording in.
A month and a half ago? 2 months ago?
I'd say over a
two.
month and a half. This was before like December. This was like November. I
2
think.
months ago, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
like-
two.
Yep.
2.5 almost.
Like yeah. So it was about 1 a.m. when
It
this.
was 2 a.m.
2 a.m. when the whole
going
thing
on to
started.
3.
It was going into 4.
Oh god.
Yeah, like it was crazy. But this whole thing started at like 2 a.m. in the morning in this exact room.
2 a.m. in the morning.
Shut up, alright? So, yeah, Timmy was asleep, and me and Noah, we were just sitting out here.
You were
out
playing
here.
the impossible game.
Yeah, I was. This is where the whole conversation started. I was playing the impossible game practically like in a trance, just
On my
just go,
PS3.
yeah, on this PlayStation. I can't fucking speak.
Play S3.
Yeah,
Do
play
you want
PS3.
me to continue?
No, I think I got this.
P Station
I
3.
made leave the conversation to you, but
The P Station.
yeah. So I was playing on the PlayStation 3, playing the impossible game, and our conversation just kept going and going and going, and eventually I can't remember who came up.
It was you who came up. No, I mentioned how Nate and I were gonna do one, and then you're like, yes, we should do one.
We should do one, and it should just be let the conversation go how it went in this moment. The conversation just keeps flowing and flowing and flowing.
Because it's just so unnatural to switch topics like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I do think switching topics is necessary.
Of course, but I
Right.
mean,
You don't want to like keep going, keep
just
going.
be like, okay, the next thing we're gonna talk about, because
Yeah.
again, that's the whole
That's-
stage thing we're
Yeah, it's
trying to avoid.
I like the H3 podcast because it kind of does that, kind of doesn't.
I actually don't watch the H3.
You don't
podcast.
watch it? I watch some of them. If I find that interesting, like I watch
If I- yeah,
the Words
that's-
one all the way through. I watch the iDubbbz one all the way through.
Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to search H3 and find what's going on.
I mean, if I see him live, I'd be like, hey, I might as well fucking.
Like,
check
if
it
I
out.
see him in a recommended list and I'm interested, I'll watch it.
I'll watch the highlights.
The only podcast I watch is the Critical's official podcast.
Oh my god.
I like the podcast a lot. It's funny. I don't really know why I brought up the side note just to say it was funny. I would say that's kind of half of what inspired this one, possibly. It's just.
I'd say for you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Just 4 friends hanging out, talking about shit.
Yeah, really.
But ours is, I feel, a lot more real and just go with it.
Mine, I think, was the Misfits podcast. Because I'm a huge fan of his work, and when he announced he had a podcast going on, I'm like, done. I gotta see it someday because, fuck, I'm bored, you know?
Like, I want to do this. So, like, say you're sitting around your house, you know, surfing on YouTube. You want to sit down, like, sit with some people you can talk with, you know, for the viewers. Sit down with us, listen to us speak about all these fun things. What do you think? You know,
It just seemed a bit low, so I'm turning it.
I turned it up because Timmy had. And so, like, sit down with us, you know, listen to us make jokes, follow along with the conversation, form your own opinions, you know? So you're not by yourself alone watching porn. Well,
I mean, you do that if you
watching us
want.
watching- you can watch both at the same time.
That's a good point.
2 tabs, you know? Or dual monitors.
Leander's gonna be like, I gotta try that sometime.
No.
Pulls up pizza time.
Oh boy.
He's giving himself a good old
Like the
yank.
technique.
Ow! Poke, 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 poke.
Just three finger jerk off. That sounds like a porno.
That really
That's how
does.
Rice Gum does
The
it.
three finger jerk off.
You know,
The other 2 fingers can be used for other tasks.
like finger in your asshole.
Yeah.
5 cups. To make
Wait.
senses.
Wait. So
Your
that-
pinky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, since you're doing the 3 fingers, you clearly don't have a long penis. So you can probably...
Two in the stinker, 3 on the wiener.
Wiener.
Wiener, yeah.
Pinker.
Pinker.
Pink or pink.
This just really shows our maturity on this podcast.
3 in the pinky, 2 in the stink.
No, it's the 3-finger technique. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
Yeah, but dick, not
That
that.
doesn't mean anything.
Are you to assume it's
finger
pink?
up your dick hole?
You
Your
mean
urethra?
urethra?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's easier just calling it a dick hole. Come on.
Yeah, dick hole.
Yeah.
As well as it's funnier.
Pee hole.
Get a catheter shoved up there.
Yes, I know.
No, I mean like, do you want to have a catheter shoved up there?
Well, where is this conversation going?
Okay, this is
This
where
is-
it's naturally gonna have
Well,
to
would
come
you
back.
rather?
Yeah, this.
Oh, we're going to the would you rather's now?
Oh, we
Oh,
could-
no,
we could
I
do
actually really like
I'm
Would
it.
you
down
rather
for
have
that.
it?
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
would-
go in a circle. Who wants to go first?
First, I need to pee.
Great. So.
I would rather you not.
We're gonna have
I'm
to-
not gonna pee here. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Kate,
Uh,
you go first.
Well, I think we should wait until Noah gets back. So
I mean, like, we can do a couple while he's gone.
maybe. I don't know. I think
I'd say we can fit in 1, maybe 2.
maybe one. I don't really have any at the moment. Would any of you two like to?
Not
go?
really.
Alright, I got one.
Alright.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay.
man.
Would you rather have a nipple-sized dick or dick-sized nipples?
I already have a nipple-sized dick.
I would rather have dick-sized nipples.
I already
because
have.
that would be normal nipple size.
Yeah.
So wait, no, hold on.
I guess it's vice versa because I already have a tiny
This
penis.
is the very important thing. Is it like the nipple's diameter, or is it like the nipple's length out? This really changes the question.
Oh, look at my little tiddlywink.
Length out.
Length out. Okay, that really changes things.
Pass me the Coke.
I mean, I already have a tiny penis, so you can't really shove it in my face other than that.
Can we sponsor podcasts?
Yeah, the official podcast gets sponsors all the time. So yeah.
But that's if you're up that level.
Actually big, yeah. Coca-Cola sponsor us.
Please.
Yeah.
Actually, I
goes
would-
back. So, Leander's question here: would you rather have dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dicks?
In lengthwise.
Dick. Not multiple. Yeah, in length, not diameter. Like nipple length.
Does it have to be the size of your dick?
What?
Like, does it have to, like a regular size, average size dick nipples?
No, yours.
Or
Yours.
Yours.
Timmy, your answer's
I already have a
pretty
tiny
obvious.
penis, so I
So
mean,
this is only gonna go out a bit more.
No, are they flaccid or are they hard?
Jesus
that's a good,
Christ.
That's a good idea. Leander.
it won't make much of a difference.
Wait,
For you, maybe not.
Is
Mine will just look like an erect nipple
flaccid
down
and
there.
The same thing.
No, flaccid you can't get hard. Erect.
That's right.
When you get cold, they point.
So it's just like regular nipples, but when they get cold,
Yes.
they erect.
Well, don't measure it out. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, just so you know, Noah is measuring it out right now.
No, I just have my
No,
two
he's
fingers. I have,
okay.
Yeah,
And if
his
you're
two
wondering, he's
fingers-
measuring his nipple, not his.
I just have my two
penis.
fingers
His
out.
two fingers out by his nipple.
You're
He's
the
not.
one that's-
He's not opening his
You're the one
pants
that's
and measuring
assuming
the old
that
sword.
You're the one that's assuming that I'm talking about my penis here.
Well, no, I'm talking about
If
for
you
the
were,
people
you'd
who
be
are going to
very
watch this
generous.
podcast.
How
in
would
the
you
future.
know?
I don't.
Now, why would you make that comment?
Landon.
Okay, this is where we don't bash on him.
Just
Don't
because he's
pass
gay doesn't mean he's touched every guy here.
Alright, Timmy, would you like to give a would you
I
rather?
don't have a would you rather.
You don't? No, would you like to give your would you
Oh,
rather?
Donald Doge, you're gonna fucking die when I see you again.
Sorry, yeah, we're just reading the
Wait,
chat real quick here.
You Maltese fuck.
Anyways.
Oh, whoa! Christ.
Getting racist.
uh,
Oh, where's the good content? Up my fucking ass.
Alright, anyways. Noah, do you have a would you rather?
Oh.
Well, I try and think of
Would
one.
you rather have a catheter shoved up your urethra?
So have
Or-
a catheter.
I have
Yeah,
a
have a
catheter.
catheter.
Have a catheter. Or have to lick someone else's catheter after I use it.
Inside or outside?
Both.
Okay.
I would rather just
How
use
long
one.
is the catheter in there?
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, then yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'll
wait,
take
no,
that.
no. Okay, yeah, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
okay.
take that.
My dad's had a catheter and he said it's not that bad.
Yeah, I
I
would.
never said how long you had to lick it for.
Yeah, but I still
You
don't
just
want.
go
Like, I still don't want to like get
And
AIDS.
lick another man's
Yeah, I
genitals.
still.
Yeah.
He said he
You're
couldn't
doing
eat you first.
I guess.
But that, come on,
Yeah,
it's kind of right after using.
That's sidestepping the question.
It's right after using.
Yeah, I'd get the catheter.
Yeah, I would just get the catheter.
Timmy, what about you?
Hmm.
Lick another man's catheter after they used it, or have one shoved in you for about
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I guess I'd have to get it shoved in me.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, you got one?
I don't know, honestly. I'm really bad with coming up with good ones. Okay, I think
Duck-sized horse or horse-sized duck?
What?
Duck-sized horse? Would you want to fight a horse-sized duck or duck-sized horse?
duck-sized horse.
Yeah.
Because I can just kick it.
A horse-sized duck.
I'm not gonna fight a horse-sized duck.
Why?
I'd fight a horse-sized duck.
I mean, I'd fight both, but the duck-sized horse is gonna lose faster.
Yeah,
Stomp on its
duck-sized
fucking
exactly,
tiny
jump
skull.
on it.
Yeah, just jump and kick it.
Well, actually, because of the inverse square law, the horse-sized duck would have its legs broken immediately.
Okay, but we're ignoring physics in these. We're ignoring reality. It's just kind of like,
I'd break its legs,
yeah.
and then I'd be like, oh! Or whatever sound a duck makes when it's injured.
Curious Daffy Duck.
Does it
not-
just go quack?
Donald Duck noises.
Okay, this is like going extremely off topic here,
Okay.
but I just have to. Quackity HQ, banned from Discord.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
The really unfair banning of
Why?
Quackity HQ. What it was, he posted a video like about like furries or something.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, I'm losing focus here. Something about furries?
Yeah.
Quackity HQ
Yeah,
banned from
Quackity
Discord.
HQ made
I
like a
think
video
I
about
watched
furries.
that video.
And he wasn't like being bad or anything. He was like, okay, like don't witch hunt these groups. Like they're cool people. These are like the most extreme examples and stuff.
Yeah.
And this
Those are
moderator,
also stereotypical sort of things.
but this moderator on Discord, who has been known for like falsely doing this in the past and is a furry, had banned Quackity HQ from Discord.
Oh, I've seen that video, I think.
Yeah.
There's
fucking funny.
there's this YouTuber. His name is Kappa Kaiju. If you haven't seen him, please go check him out. He's fantastic. And yeah, he made a video about this whole Quackity HQ situation. He was unfairly banned by some furry Discord moderator. And they gave like really vague reasons and shit. So I just bring that up because I thought of ducks and that reminded me of it. That would make a really quick side note and tangent material.
Yeah. Well, I think witch hunting in general is just fucking stupid.
Yeah. Don't go witch hunting furries. I think
It would be witch hunting. It'd be normal hunting.
yeah, but like don't go witch hunting those groups.
First general.
Well, I mean, like,
genuine laugh was
Taking it to the extreme is taking it to the extreme. Like, I think something along those lines is for the anti-Semitic person online who actually went to a Jewish church, I believe, with some loaded weapons, actually shot up the place.
I know the kid who shot up that church a few years back, when it was really his barber that needed to be shot, because that was the kid with the stupid bowl haircut.
No, I was actually talking about some guy who went to a Jew. He was like bashing on some Semitic people.
The synagogue, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the synagogue.
Yeah. I don't think we should get too big into that. That's more on the I guess. That's
But
not-
it's
not
the same
political.
premise.
Political.
It-
It's
it-
the same premise.
It is kind of the same premise. But yeah, don't go witch hunting those groups. Like they're people too.
I say you don't witch hunt in general. That's a terrible.
Yeah,
thing
just don't witch hunt.
No,
It's-
witches don't exist.
Yeah, but don't go.
Well,
That's what
Don't
you
even.
believe.
That's what the government wants you to think.
no, I was gonna say.
That's what the 18 months.
There is a
I am the
term,
government.
a word term for a modern day witch. It's not like they practice magic, but they're like, well, they practice the herbal side of it, of all that and
Medicinal
I forget
practices?
I forget what they're called. I know this because when I lived in Calgary, one of my landlords was one.
Was a witch.
Weird ass motherfucker.
Your
modern
landlord's a
day
witch? That sounds awesome. This sounds like an awesome
She was
sitcom.
really nice.
My landlord's a witch.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You know,
You got a would you rather?
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you already did. He did too. With
I got one.
because I don't have.
did.
Oh, Leander, you
All right.
do yours.
I
would
never
you
answered
rather-
yours for the nipples or the.
Yeah.
You never did.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
did.
Yeah.
You never did.
Dick says nipples.
Okay, I have another one. This one is credited from Darian Whitehead.
Sure.
So he asks everybody, would you rather suck chocolate off a tramp stick or let a tramp suck chocolate off your dick?
What's a tramp stick?
Yeah, the tramp stick.
What's a tramp stick?
Yeah, what is it?
Transgender. Like a tranny.
No, is it a guy that became a chick or a chick that became a guy?
It's a
Which way is it going?
guy that's a chick.
Does it have the female or male genitals?
It has a dick.
Oh,
I go the other way around.
Yeah.
fuck. Have it suck chocolate off you?
Yeah. Because then I'm at least getting
Then
the
you're
free
not
one.
gay.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
then I'm getting the free one. No eye contact. by the
Close
way,
your eyes and just
never
relax.
specify that the chocolate was on your dick.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he said. So
Like on my arm, just a wash really good
Suck my
afterwards.
toes.
Don't suck my toes.
all right.
Yeah, have it suck it off.
Oh, I had a good would you rather, and now I just lost it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go online and search one. I'm on creative.
Oh, don't
That's
cheat.
cheating.
Better be a good one.
Yeah.
Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught?
Yo, I'd go to jail. Honestly, I couldn't deal with that paranoia.
I can deal with the
I
paranoia.
can deal with the paranoia.
Uh,
I've done
I
it
deal with
before.
paranoia all the time. Let's go.
Honestly, I'm the only like person here who just wouldn't handle that.
Yeah,
Rape
you're like the
face.
only goody two shoes of this group.
Pretty
Not
much,
even a
yeah.
goody two-shoes.
I'm not even that, but I'm probably the more
Like out of all of us, you
more-
are.
most- more-
He's the
Being
more,
aligned.
he's the more lenient one.
Yeah. So Alright, so I
Out
think
of
I
you
got
chaotic
I think I
evil
got
son
mine.
of a bitch.
So so this is like superpowers. Would you rather have heat vision, like laser vision?
Do you have control?
Hold on.
Or is there like...
Or is it like a Cyclops
This-
thing, like early Cyclops thing?
So it's like you have laser vision, but you can only use it on full moons, or
It's once a week.
you have the ability to fly, but it's at just above walking speed, and it's only like 10 feet above the ground. But you
See-
can use it whenever you want.
You can float off the
It's
ground.
like, hello,
So you can float over the
everybody.
ground, but it's
Hello there.
It's just faster. It's like a medium jog. Speed.
I'd go with the flying.
Yeah, I'd go with the.
Flying's overrated. I go heat vision.
But only on full moons though.
Still only
And
once a week.
That's so rare. Not
Full moons
uncommon.
aren't rare.
Uncommon.
Yeah, it's uncommon.
It's once a week.
It's not once a week.
It's
Like,
like
it's
go
not
with
that
the
bad. I
flying
think
one.
it's
it's
like
one. No, it's one every 8 days. I think.
yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, you can only use heat vision on full moons.
I'd go
In your control.
Yeah, you can
Flying
control
is,
it,
Flying's
but you
overrated.
can only use it from like the time that the moon is visible and it's full. To
Oh,
the time
popping
that the moon's
away.
not visible.
I'd go with the flying because then A, you don't have to buy a bed, just buy bedding. Like a blanket.
You're gonna sleep in the air.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That sounds pretty
That
uncomfortable.
would
if I'm being
like
honest.
your head would be back.
You wouldn't be able to have a pillow.
Neck pillow.
Those
I
are
get,
so
but
uncomfortable.
but that would also be like slowly sliding
Yeah, I
down
guess.
throughout the
Because
night.
gravity.
Yeah.
And if your blanket falls off, you're just 10 feet off the ground.
If,
Like,
if
You
you're
gotta go
like-
fly for it, man.
If we're going like actual like near zero gravity for you, if
Transportation,
if the
gas
blanket
money?
starts to roll off, you're gonna start spinning.
No, you'd still have to drive.
And
'cause
you
you're
could
just at
do
a
some
jogging
pretty sweet
speed
magic
flying around.
tricks and make money
Oh,
out
I
of it.
guess.
Does this take effort to fly? Like, do you get like tired?
No, you don't get that. It's pretty much natural.
It's just.
Do you get
It's a
so
normal thing for
bored?
you.
Yeah, like it's such a boring power. Like you can fly, but
I
it's
do heat vision, but
it's-
he has it for this.
And plus, I hate heights, so.
it's like 10 feet.
You're only 10 feet
It's
up.
10
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
So we got one flight, one heat vision. I never
Heat vision.
Heat
That's-
vision. All right. That was
What's your-
actually interesting.
I got one. Would you rather have horrible short-term memory or horrible long-term memory?
Long term.
Long term.
Long term.
Short-term.
I already have really good long term memory.
Actually,
I don't.
how like
That means.
How
I
horrible.
would actually go short too, most likely, so then I don't like forget my family and shit. Because that way I just like keep reliving the same like few.
So you
not
don't
minutes, but,
have.
like,
So you
the same
don't
day or two.
get bored of like all those.
Oh no,
Joys
I go
that you
short term,
live
think
with.
about it.
Yeah,
you
I
never
know
get.
what
You
you're
still feel nostalgia, but you don't get bored. You
Well,
can-
it's well then it wouldn't really be nostalgia because it's not old to you, nor is it
No,
because
but-
it's always new to you.
Well,
then.
if it's like short term, I mean like the old stuff that you don't forget, you can still feel nostalgia for that. If you have horrible long term memory,
I feel that's more of a sense of deja vu.
I got
it's
one.
actually it's more amnesia actually. I don't know. I'd go short term.
Yeah, probably sure.
Would you rather have sad things make you laugh uncontrollably,
I already have that.
or funny things make you cry?
Oh, come on, I'm not a pansy little bitch.
How much cry?
Like
Yeah.
you're like
Breaking.
Ball.
like your dog just died in front of you.
Oh, man.
Okay, that would be ugly of me. Like, I would
I-
not want the world to see me.
I don't know. That's really tough because if you're into
At
like.
a funeral.
Yeah. Like that.
You'd never be invited to them. That's a good
But
thing.
that's the thing. Both cases, you're not gonna be.
You're an asshole.
You're an outcast in every social situation. If you go to something with your friends,
Don't go to a comedy show.
they make jokes and stuff. You're gonna be crying, but if you're going to serious stuff that's like more somber and crap, now you're gonna be a social outcast for laughing at your grandma's casket being lowered.
I think we know which one we're going with. Sad things making me laugh.
I'm
The sad harmonica thing.
I'm already a sociopath, so I would.
I'm gonna go with that. With the sad things making me laugh, just because I feel like
Sometimes they're funny.
I
Sometimes they sound ridiculous and they make you like giggle or smirk.
I think in some cases you can
Yeah,
like
grandma fell off 17.
stairs.
Fell down 17 flights of stairs.
Oh, grandma!
And this
Wait a
guy-
minute, shit.
And then landed on her dog. And then her dog ate her.
I still think the
Wait a minute.
I think with laughing at sad things, there's more situations where you're at least alone, or not in like such a public setting. Like you're going past like his car crash, you're at least you're at least in your car. But like if there's the funerals and stuff, but I don't know. You'd have
Going on a date, watching The Notebook, just
Yeah.
laughing the entire
Poor
time.
grandpa froze to death in a crematorium.
Hold on a second.
So hold on, can you explain to other people that you have this condition?
I mean, like, yeah, I guess.
Because that totally changes the thing. If you can explain it, they'll be like, okay, yeah, there's this ancient.
You'd
like,
laugh at the
Cthulhu-
Spider-Man scene when Tobey Maguire gets all beat up.
Every time I hear of a Tobey Maguire, I just think of him in the train.
I was thinking Tobuscus for some reason.
Tobey Maguire.
Toby Turner.
Yeah, I know.
The guy who was on the annoying orange TV show.
Okay, yeah.
Toby Maguire's coming back in the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I heard that.
As Uncle Ben. He's only 45, come on.
I love the
Does that mean
transition
he's
between
gonna
the
die?
Aunt Mays of the old movie and to the new movies. She looks 20 now, but she was like 50 in the older movies.
She was in her 70s in the old ones.
Alright. Anybody else got a would you rather?
Would you rather see your grandma naked or your grandpa naked?
Grandma.
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 Because I've already seen that.
Grandpa clock without the L.
Hold on a second, Leander.
Explain.
Yeah, explain.
When I was
How old
younger.
were you?
Okay,
Where did you touch
when
it?
my
You're on
grandma...
the doll that she touched you.
When I was like 2, my grandma fell and broke her hip. So she couldn't walk very well.
Oh no.
So she'd need help getting changed sometimes. So if,
So it was kind of a casual thing.
it was like a thing I needed to help her with.
Okay, I don't think
Grandma
casual.
naked.
I don't think casual is the right word.
For
I
the
think
time being,
There was some
because-
gross stuff I had to do
What's
to
that?
help my grandma, like empty out a bucket full of piss.
Mm.
And the
Oh,
smell is
bucket.
foul. Because if she had to go in the morning, if she had to go at 2 o'clock in the morning, she couldn't get up to go, so she'd have to stand over a bucket and piss in a bucket.
Old piss smells fucking rancid.
It
And then there
reeks.
was the one time I was over and she brought home a bucket of seafood, like an ice cream bucket of seafood.
Don't tell me she pissed in it.
No,
She pissed on
I
the
ate the
seafood.
whole thing in a span of 2 hours.
And
Oh,
you
no.
died.
No, I was fine.
You died.
So really quick side tangent here. I don't know why, but old people just kind of make me sad. Just feel bad almost.
Let's
Yeah.
go to the old folks' home.
Senile.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
All
I don't
get
know, just-
stoned.
I mean,
Let's go. I was pretty
Every
smart
time
when
I
they were
see-
asleep.
Every time I see a senile person in like a home or something, I'm just, it's an estimate. You're either gone sooner or later. It's just a matter of when.
like I don't know. It just makes me so like sad when I.
Like they
It's just-
had a life. They were That's not what I meant. That's not what I
think
meant.
Timmy has this case of laughing at sad things.
They had life. They had dreams. They had hopes.
And guess what it is now? I had dreams and hopes too. When did they die? How old are you?
For the podcast, for anybody who's brave enough, if you look up Steel Panther Gangbang at the Old Folks Home, listen to it. It is a horrible song, but an amazing song.
Let's go.
Never
to the
heard
old
it.
Folks home.
But no, I was playing that when you were asleep. Were you awake for that?
No, I was awake. Completely.
Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, because I was trying to ignore you and
Let's
go back to
go
sleep.
to the old folks home. It's
One of the
okay,
lyrics, only lyric I can remember is
Was
no. The lyrics is
did one of them die during?
no, fist up a butthole, but some lady said that ain't no way to respect the dead.
Hold
How
on.
come I hear music?
Timmy's listening to
Oh.
music.
Spotify.
Look it up if you will.
Oh, I'm
but,
sorry. I'm gonna get a claim on you.
Steel
No.
Panther makes some funny music. All of it's funny,
Actually,
like
if I turned the microphone up, it would probably catch it and be able to hear.
Oh, then the entire stream
copyright.
is just a bunch of music.
Yeah.
I can turn it up
Like-
really loud that you can hear something like really clearly from upstairs.
How much do you want to bet that we are going to get at least one copyright?
I
claim
feel
on this
we're gonna
video?
get one claim.
For what?
I don't know.
Anything?
So-
I guess
some-
anything we talked about, maybe.
Someone's probably gonna try something with that GIF. We're definitely gonna.
If no, if you
Yes.
credit
GIF.
right, we should be fine.
I'll put it in
Yeah.
the description.
Yeah.
I need to add tags to us afterwards.
Yeah,
too.
in the video and all the crap, we'll add the credit for the GIF that you see playing.
Let's just make it verbally clear now. We're gonna credit Kid McGrath on Tumblr for the video GIF. GIF or GIF?
GIF.
GIF.
There
Don't
you
you
go.
ever say GIF.
Yiff.
Jiffy
Don't
not
you ever
peanut
say
butter.
GIF either. I have seen now that stupid Tumblr post saying something like that, where it's like, oh yeah, so guys, I finally found how GIF is pronounced. Bad news is pronounced like YIF, and everyone's like, no.
yeah, get out of the internet.
Exit.
Also, just shut down Tumblr.
Please unplug
Just
yourself.
just shut down Tumblr.
I mean, like it's
No,
dead now,
not
anyways.
all of Tumblr.
Most of the time.
Most, like
Almost all.
95%.
I mean, the site's like basic system of reblogging and stuff is really broken.
Let's go back to the.
50% of Tumblr's already gone.
Yeah, kind of like Reddit's upvote system. By the way, I really despise Reddit and how it works. Honestly,
Actually, I think it's really clever how it works.
it's somewhat clever, but it really backfires in some ways too.
CPG Gray who was saying.
Yeah,
something about
CGP
it? Yeah.
Grey covered how Reddit works. Yeah.
Um,
Watch him, he's amazing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go on Would You Rather now. Would you rather not be able to open any closed doors, locked or unlocked, or would you rather not be able to close any open doors?
So either
Either always
house
open or always
locked.
closed. So that means if you were inside, you'd be locked in, and if there was not.
Windows.
Yeah.
But then you're robbed.
How inconvenient would that be in like a horror movie? You're trying to run away, but you can't even open the damn door.
The door's unlocked, like.
that point.
Shit.
So your hands are going around it.
But I mean, there's a flaw in that, I guess. But that only means specifically you only. So that means you can get someone else to open
You
and close
can't
the door for
open
you.
the door.
No. Yeah,
Whoa, no.
whatever.
We're gonna bash on you, even though we told.
We haven't
just build
we
a
haven't
little-
dropped the big one, and we definitely don't plan to.
Fortnite.
You just
No.
You know
just
what we're talking.
build a tiny little robotic hand and keep it with you, and then you put it out and it opens the
No,
door for you.
no, I was saying,
No.
when you have it, so when you
Rapid
unzip your zipper, that's when it comes out and opens the door.
Have you guys seen that video where it's like a robotic hand and there's the night version and then he clicks the switch and he just starts going?
No, I have not.
It's a fucking
Timmy's
funny
going
video.
to town for reference.
Yeah. All right. So I think I have a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather be deaf or blind?
What the fuck? I was just gonna say that.
Deaf.
Okay.
No
okay,
one answered
okay,
mine, by the
here,
way.
Let me also this real quick. For going blind, you also get amnesia, so you forget
no.
forget what things look like.
Oh,
But
that
what
would.
So it's like you're actually like.
I hate
And
when
if you
forget what
and
things
if you
look
were deaf, like you never had a language to learn to begin with.
Yeah, you forget like all things you've heard.
deaf.
I am terrible
half deaf
picturing
and it
stuff
is
I'm terrible at picturing stuff in my head, so I'll go deaf.
I like music.
deaf.
See,
I'd go
I'm
fucking
not
deaf.
I'm not a huge music person, so I would much prefer to go deaf, because then I can at least like read subtitles.
And actually, deaf people can get this thing now where it looks stupid, but this guy got it, and it's like a little microphone thing
And you
that
can
they
actually
put
hear
on
it.
your head.
Yeah,
I'd go
see,
deaf.
in this case, none of that applies.
Oh.
None of that works.
I'd go deaf.
Yeah, deaf.
Deaf. All right, deaf all around.
What was I gonna say?
All right. Would you rather be able to speak any other language but the one for the place you're in, or speak only the language of the place you're in?
So
Speak only the
place you're
language.
currently in, or your
Speak
your,
only
or
the
your mother
language,
tongue?
because if we're here,
No,
English is one of the most
So if you're in Russia, you can speak
only
Russian,
good.
and that's it.
I'd go with every other place.
Well,
'cause
if say if you would go over to Ukraine, would you be able to speak Ukrainian?
Yes.
Oh, I'd do that. That's
I do the
super
one where you
convenient.
could speak any but the one you're in.
yeah, I'd do that because then you can just go to the EU. Because like every language there pretty much.
Well, English is a huge language there, but then
But-
English is the one of the, I think the number one.
Spanish.
It is- no.
It's
No,
English
because
is
it's
English.
Chinese
English
and,
no, English is the number one spoken language around the world.
yeah, it's
It
English.
is the most speakers.
It's English, Spanish, French, and Chinese.
yeah.
But so it'd be super convenient to be able to speak the language that you're in the country with.
I'd just go speak any other, because then you can get a job like a telemarketing,
Yeah.
But,
and you'd be able to talk to friggin' anybody
Everyone.
but you
except
won't be
an
able to
English
speak
speaker.
you won't be able to speak to your coworkers, your boss.
I would,
What's this
because
place
to
called?
work in
So your bo-
telemarketing,
who
you would
your
have to
boss
have
speaks-
another
who's your- who's
language.
your boss speaks the language. Other language. Maybe only
Then
speaks
you wouldn't be in
Indian.
charge of a telemarketing
Yeah.
company.
That's, all telemarketers are scams. so.
I'd still go with speak every other language. Honestly.
Yeah.
Speak limited to one language, guys.
And animals is technically a language.
No,
You
it's
can
No,
talk
it's
to
not.
friggin'
Animals do not have a
Yeah.
language.
And animals do not. They can communicate. They do not have their own language. That is my opinion.
That
Fine
might-
then.
They, it's what apes have been shown to have some
They can do
form
sign
of
language.
a little language, but not as complicated as we have.
Yeah.
They have.
It's a
they can
simplistic
do sign language.
lexicon they got.
I got
Banana
I got one. This is,
tree.
this isn't a would you rather, but I really need everyone else's opinion. I already know Noah's. Is water wet?
That's what.
It's not wet.
Yeah, I know for a fact it isn't wet, but I'm gonna still believe it's wet.
I don't think it's wet.
I don't think it's wet because wetness is a measure of how much water or like some form of liquid is
Liquid.
on something.
How can something that's not wet make something wet?
Well,
I mean, like, how do you deep fry water? Somebody did that.
I mean, like it's not like water.
It's the-
wet things don't have
The
not
transformation
And actually, I
of
did see something.
the
scientific study that did say
states
it
of
was
matter,
No, no.
Wet. Honestly, this
but it's not in the form of heat. It's
People, in my opinion, I hate people who say that water's not wet without doing any research on it.
they just
They
flat out
just-
say it with no
I mean,
explanation.
this is kind of like a really biased thing. Like both are correct in this case. I personally say that water isn't wet because wetness is a measure of how much of a liquid is in something. That's just my opinion. I don't care. It's a stupid question just used for stuff like this.
Oh, I got a would you rather.
Ooh,
Sure,
let's
go
hear
for
it.
it.
Okay, would you rather be highly radioactive to the point where people in a 5-foot radius would die,
Instantly or slowly?
slowly and painfully?
Ooh.
So you
Or-
walk by and then they just start screaming in agony and then
Yeah, like their
dead.
hair falling out, skin literally melting
That
off
would
of their
be
face.
dope to watch.
That would be okay.
Or-
well, we found out who's the psychopath here.
Or be extremely electrical charged to the point where if you step in a room, all the lights turn on. No, to the point where lights would turn on and then go so bright the bulb explodes.
What
I
if
would-
you were an electrical grid? It's different.
What the? Okay, no, you continue. Okay.
I was just gonna say electricity. Although both of them kill people.
God.
Rubber.
Depends on the timing
Rubber.
and the place of where you're at.
Yeah.
God, the electricity is such a turn on.
Okay. Well.
I know who's gonna get
Shocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Electricity, 100%.
I'd have to go electricity.
I know electricity.
Thunderstruck.
I mean, like, if you go with the radioactive, you could sell parts of you. Like
Yeah.
blood for a shit ton of money.
To the government.
Just
Yes.
wear hazmat.
But I mean,
everywhere.
regardless, if you choose either of them, there are going to be those set of people who are going to be like, okay, we got to lock them up somewhere where we can't really hurt them.
And you just zap
Oh
people.
God, you could like join the X-Men.
You could be.
I'm pretty sure you'd kill everyone.
You kill all of them. Imagine killing the X-Men.
Ooh, interesting
You
fact.
probably could if everyone in a 5-meter radius.
Interesting fact, actually. You know Nikola Tesla?
Yep.
Yeah.
He fucked pigeons.
Oh.
Thanks for telling me this.
I know he had an obsession with pigeons.
No,
but did fuck them?
he was sexually attracted to pigeons.
Where'd you
birds.
hear this?
Tons of different places.
He died a virgin. I know that one.
Well, he was extremely
Apparently not if he
sexually
fucked pigeons.
attracted by birds.
It's a fact he died a virgin.
You heard, folks. He was a furry.
An early stage of being a furry, where you actually fucked animals.
Wrong with that, but yeah.
I got
That's
one.
how we got HIV.
He didn't have HIV.
You didn't.
No, but I mean, like, how the human race obtained HIV.
From monkeys.
Exactly.
Who would want to fuck a monkey?
Somebody who got super drunk.
Or super horny, or both.
Probably
It's
both.
timing and place.
Yeah.
And
A
alcohol.
man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Could have been a chick. Oh god, I feel
A
bad
man's
for
gotta
him.
Oh man, that would be really bad.
That'd be bloody.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We always think about like from our like stupid like idiot guy perspective of like, oh yeah.
Okay, well, that would be disgusting.
Yeah, but then we're thinking like a girl jamming a monkey into hers.
No, the monkey would be jamming him into her. Not she jamming him into him.
Well, I mean, a monkey's not gonna do it. The monkey's gonna be trying to.
No,
get
there
away
are
with
the
something.
set of monkeys are
No.
gonna be looking for some
No.
You
coochie.
know, like how dogs hump anything?
Okay, yeah, fair point.
Oh, and then
Can we
who's the
not
dog
bring
fucker
Whitney,
again?
Wisconsin
Whitney,
into this.
Wisconsin.
There you go, dog fucker.
We were talking about her last night.
We're talking about
Now
dog
how
fuckers.
She was a dog killer too.
She's killing a dog?
Oh,
Did he fuck her? Did he fuck her to death?
no. Okay, here's the story. So, about a couple months after she was dubbed the dog fucker, she bought a $4,000 purebred puppy.
And she fed it hot dogs.
And she fed it hot dogs every day, fed it meat to make it stronger, and it choked to death.
Oh no.
And then she tried to sue the hot dog company for making their hot dogs too firm that an 18-month-old puppy could not eat them. And the other thing is she was like, oh, why are its eyes closed all the time? I tried forcing them open, and that didn't work. And the thing with that is, when puppies are young, when they have their eyes closed, and technically they're deaf because their ears and eyesight are still developing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like,
Oh, it makes me so sad.
Yeah.
Poor doggo.
Oh no.
Mistreated dogs always make
I
me
mean,
so
like,
sad.
it's better than
Mistreated
growing up
animals
to...
in
I mean,
Jesus
mistreated dogs in
Christ.
general, huh?
Are you looking this...
The Encyclopedia Dramatica for Whitney, Wisconsin, and I'm reading her
She's done
rise.
some weird stuff, like...
Apparently, she did a porno where she masturbated in a mall and walked around and never washed her hand and walked around and asked for people to smell her perfume.
Yeah, there was one where she went to a McDonald's and rode a dildo in the thing.
Alright.
Just in a public space, and I'm like...
In the play place.
Oh. In the
In the
ball
damn
pit.
plastic tube!
In the ball. No, in the ball pit.
Ah...
Dude, play places never had ball pits.
No, they never
No,
have.
They did.
Where I went now.
Not where
I've seen a couple
here,
with...
Here, the McDonald's over here, it used to have one.
Which one?
In
Like,
West
Yeah,
Kelowna?
West Kelowna. I'm pretty
Nope.
sure it used to have one.
Nah.
Not like a pit, but like a separate area for it.
Hmm.
I swear. Oh no, I'm thinking of fucking Energyplex. Never mind.
Yeah, Energyplex is it's an entire third of it.
I don't like any.
No, it's
I
not.
wanna go to the one of
area
those.
With the gymnastics with the foam cubes. I hate those because you always lose your socks.
And they always get stuck to your clothes.
And you always it's so hard to get out.
I want to go. There's these certain parkour place you can go to where it's like a pit like that, but there's this beam across in the middle, and you pick up these Q-tip looking sticks, and you freaking beat each other with them and knock each other off into the
I
foam
feel like
pits.
I would win against that.
That reminds me
And
of
they're
this
so
cool
much
little
fun,
mini
'cause it's
game
like
me
a
and Adam
20-foot
played in the
drop.
West Edmonton Mall. This little part in the arcade was the laser room, and we both went in, and you both had to get to the other side of the room with all the lasers.
When I was there, I did that. That was fun.
So some guy apparently did it under 7 seconds. That was the
Insane.
number one. So I'm thinking to Adam. So the door to enter's right there. The door to exit's right there. Click the button to start. Run over to the other door. Click stop. That's how I did it. Because there's There's no possible way he did it under 7
Don't
seconds.
you have to push a button in there though? I'm pretty sure you have to touch.
Yeah, you have to press the button, and then he can just probably walk out the door.
No, but inside and inside.
Why don't just one of you go to the other side?
No, the door is actually just a curtain.
I know. I did it, but I thought like inside with the laser, you have to like press a button. Just swear you have to.
You press a button to start it, and the lasers turn on.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the red button is to turn it
I
off.
liked what was it? The time crack. I like that one. Oh, it's good. The one like.
I got it. Would you rather?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you rather be the aliens that make first contact robotic or organic?
What?
Oh.
Would you rather have the aliens that first contact us be a robotic alien or organic?
Organic.
Organic.
Like our I guess.
Flesh and blood.
Organic.
I mean,
Like our picture
of living.
alien.
Our pictures of. Well, maybe not.
So that's like predator, alien.
Organic.
I wouldn't say like our.
Mars attacks.
I wouldn't say our vision of alien. More like our vision of
Our-
being alive.
Our perception
life.
of sentience.
Yes, there it is. Our perception
I would
of what being
organic
sentient means.
because if it's robotic and it's meeting us, that means it killed off its other race, and we don't.
And organic be easier to fight back.
Kill.
No,
Yeah.
robotic EMP, boom, dead. Who says it works?
Possibly.
Exactly.
Nigga, just throw a glass of water on him.
Well, there
Well,
goes all the
okay,
safe
well.
words we were avoiding.
Yeah, there's all the words.
He did A though.
He did do the A, but we still.
And he is darker than all of us.
I mean,
Hey, that's not giving me an immunity.
we tried
Is
avoiding.
Marcus giving you the card?
You just automatically assume Marcus is the only one that can give me the card.
Dayton. Anyways,
No, Dane's half black.
let's not get into this now.
Yeah, let's definitely
let's drop the
not.
subject
Like,
here.
I screwed up. I'm gonna acknowledge that. But let's stop here.
Cheers, honestly, that's why we're.
No one's even watching the stream.
Yeah,
He's a
we're.
fucking racist.
Anyways, we're
I'm
such a
joking.
garbage stream anyway. We don't have to worry about this
Okay.
until we get big. You know,
Alright.
some person we're gonna get big, and then some person on Twitter is gonna dig up this old video.
Hey, wait a minute. That guy there said the N word.
Yeah, and then
All
we're gonna
right,
get some
let's
flack
get
for
into
this.
a fucked up would you rather.
Oh
Well,
boy.
while we get all out now, Alex is a stupid fucking. You continue.
Nigerian. Now,
Alright.
Actually, that's
Would you-
incorrect.
Would you rather push the detonator to blow up an orphanage,
Oh, easy, that one.
or push the detonator to blow up a war vet home?
oh.
How old are the war vets?
Differs.
Oh,
Like,
this.
what's the average age?
50, 60.
So that's Vietnam.
I think I'd go for the war vets.
I should have the orphanage because then the kids without parents, no one would miss them.
All
No.
the stats.
And plus, that's
I'm-
that's a lot of pressure on their ends because they already have to live knowing that they haven't grown up with their parents, right?
I'm going with war vets because the
Fucking
kids.
PTSD.
Well, the kids still have a future. The war vets have lived a decent amount of their life already.
They fought a war.
Exactly. They've lived.
Everyone kicks the bucket eventually,
No, well, I'll just do it earlier than that at the orphanage.
You want to hear the last words?
so
my
they
grandpa
don't have to
said
live through the
before-
pain for the rest of their life.
Hold on. Yeah?
Want to hear the last words my grandpa said before he kicked the bucket?
Let's
Oh,
see how
no,
far
I
can
kicked
do
the
it.
bucket.
Yeah.
Let me see how far I can kick the bucket, yeah.
Yeah. Picking up the mood a little. Anyone have any other good would you rather's?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Would you rather put bamboo shoots under your fingernails,
Oh.
or put a toothpick under in
Kick a
between your
wall.
toe and your toenail and kick a wall?
I would put the nail under my tailnail and kick a wall because I can keep it with the other foot.
You know, it's kind of implied that
You have to kick it with the toothpick.
Then no. I would rather.
Think of how much it'll
What's
I go for the
wait,
fingernail.
The bamboo shoots are like coming out of your nails, or what is it?
You just put like a thin thing of bamboo in there, and it's really
Yeah, I do the bamboo shoots.
How do
On.
bamboo?
So it's really uncomfortable over complete and utter fucking pain.
Okay, no.
Well, they hurt. It kind of like lifts your fingernail off.
The original thing. I
No,
saw
no,
for
it
this-
doesn't. I have a little space between mine.
The original would you rather I heard for this is would you rather stick a pencil up your nose and like slam it on the.
You
So
would-
that's
Oh,
yeah,
no.
pencil trick.
That's death.
You
But-
would die.
but yeah, like you stick the pencil in your nose, sharp end pointing up, you slam your head against the table, or you put a toothpick under your big toe, and kick a walls at full force.
At the bottom of my big toe.
Like under the nail, like right.
Okay, I thought you said just generally at the bottom of
Oh
my.
yeah.
I'm like,
So-
that's not how it works.
Imagine
Yeah.
the last things that you remember. Last things that you see when you're alive, just the slowly incoming desk. of you smashing.
If only
your
it was
head
in
into
your mouth and they were old pencils, because then you could literally say you ate lead.
Oh my god.
But pencils aren't.
I said
Well,
old
old
pencils.
Old
Yeah.
pencils.
They switched
But
from lead to graphite.
I'd go with the
Graphite
bamboo
lead.
shoots because I've literally pulled my fingernails off before.
That is disgusting.
After that, what's with my pinky?
Well,
Yeah,
that
no.
anyway.
The more I talk about uncomfortable situations like that, the more I want to go away from that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a good would you rather. I'm really bad at coming up with this. Anyone else wanna share anything, or should
Now,
we? Should we?
would you rather go back in time to like World War II times, or go back in time to Vietnam in Vietnam War times?
Either old or older.
Either napalm or gas.
Or speaking trees.
Napalm.
So Vietnam.
Yeah, we had
Napalm.
Yeah.
But they're everywhere.
Whatever.
I could probably find my great grandpa back. I don't know.
I served Vietnam.
Alright.
Just be like.
I just
Make
go to
some GIs.
full Nam City.
I gotta go wrong. So this isn't a
As
win.
long as you obey
And
the
plus-
rules there, you're
and plus we're
perfectly fine.
teenagers.
The dictator
You think they're gonna
protected
shoot
that
us?
city.
So I
They
I,
might
In
shoot
Vietnam, yes.
you. They might
Yeah.
shoot you.
I got a good question.
Imposter!
I got a good
Not
question.
even the GIs.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a good question. It's not exactly would you rather, but you have the opportunity to go back in time to any point you want, and you're allowed to give one piece of information to any person you want.
Change all to the future or.
It's not would you rather. It's what would that piece of information be?
And who would you go
Oh.
And who would you give it to? You go back in time to any point,
I'd obviously probably give it to myself.
and so you give it to
Do
yourself.
it.
So
Here's a gun.
when would you go back to? Who would you give information to, and what would that one piece of information be? You can say like one.
Go back to my
sentence.
biological father before she met my mother. Always wear a condom.
All right, that's kind of morbid. Noah.
Let me think.
All right, Leander.
Or
You can use this one sentence to change history.
or bash my mother and wait until you have a child. Jesus Christ, she was 17 when she had me.
All right,
Stupid asses.
getting off that kind of thing.
Yeah, go on.
Leander.
Okay, I have one. I
Alright.
go back to 47 BCE. Go to Gnaeus Julius Caesar and be like, hey, broski.
Why was that what I thought of? I thought you were
May-
going to say go back to Caesar and be like, hey, bring a knife.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, broski, Mark Antony may be plotting something.
Bring a
Mate.
knife. Bring a knife of your own. Just watch your back.
Like 17 of your closest friends may or may not go and stab you in the fucking the
Fine.
Pantheon.
Whatever. Yeah. Just wear some armor on that back.
Oh, you're talking about the part on his body. I thought the location.
Go back.
Yeah, I know, but like.
Go back in time to when what's her face had Jesus and punched her in the stomach.
Jeez.
When you said what's her face, I thought you were referring to Anne Frank, and I thought you were gonna be like, be quiet.
Punch her in the stomach?
Just punch her in the face.
So hold on. So
Fucking end religion before religion started.
so that's.
Religion has started.
This is also assuming that happened. We're not gonna get into this here, but that is assuming that did happen. All right, so punch whoever had Jesus.
I forget her
Virgin
name.
Mary.
Mary.
That's
Yeah.
it. So punch Virgin Mary
Fucking atheist.
square in the chest.
Not square in the chest,
In
in
the
the
stomach.
stomach.
Stomach, yeah, not in the chest.
Give her
Square-
some nail polish.
square-
Booby punch!
Just give
Clothes
her,
hanger.
give her,
Push it up upstairs.
give her the good old 1-2 fetus deletus.
No, wait till he's born and just chuck him off a cliff.
Oh,
Yo, go back
It's
to when
a-
the drummer boys
it is
playing
so-
the drum and just kick over the crib.
So did like you pick up Jesus? It's a boy. He's the Lion King.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
yeah. All right, so Leander definitely has an interesting one. Noah, did you
Well, I
say
mean,
yours?
like,
Yes,
without
Julius
religion.
Caesar.
Would you rather snitch on your best friend for a crime they committed, or go to jail for a crime that they committed?
Timmy, what'd you do?
You want to take the bullet for them? I wouldn't take the bullet for them.
What's the crime?
Yeah, what's the crime?
Give
And-
us the crime.
Yeah.
Timmy, what crime did you do?
Depends.
Because if it's something messed up, then yeah.
Yeah,
you're,
they gotta
you're,
take
you're
it.
going, you're
How
taking
many
it.
fetuses did you rape?
Alright.
Okay.
Whoa!
Remember, we're still on stream here.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera reminds me of the fetus milk thing, but we're going back to Timmy.
Wait. As messed up as this is, if it's a fetus, most of the time it's dead. So is it still rape or is it necrophilia?
We're going back to Timmy.
Why would the fetus be
Timmy,
dead?
what's the crime?
Because it's a fetus.
Anything, really.
Anything.
No matter small or...
If
It's punishable.
If
That's
it's a
all
small
it is.
crime, then maybe because
it's if it's
if he had reason.
Took some
yeah.
candy.
if they
But-
have good reason, I would take the bullet, and if it's something small, if it's something really messed up, they gotta pay.
Yeah, like if it's
Like,
Set
if you
it.
just senselessly murdered some people, yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
take it.
I was gonna-
Even if they murdered with a reason, I'd be like, okay, like
I was gonna make a
Why?
really morbid
yeah,
joke.
like you still got
Make them explain before you make your choice to.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a morbid joke.
So I'm,
Plus, they're kind of terrible friends just by having to ask you to take a bullet for them.
So like back to my question. I never gave my answer.
Oh.
I would go back like very very long ago. I don't really even have a specific date, and give Homo sapiens or whatever agriculture way long before they discovered it. Just really speed up how fast.
Technology.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I have
Just
a
give-
better
just
It's
give
the
one.
them-
same thing the religion to do it, kill all the dark times.
I guess, but just give them fire and agriculture much sooner than they discovered it.
I have
Big
one,
boom.
another one for that. So there was this one, I forget who it was. It was one of the ancient philosophers, one of the really good smart guys.
Socrates.
No, the other one.
I mean,
One-
there's
the
several.
one
so-
who lived in Syracuse.
Wait, what's up?
Anyways, go on.
But he had a book. It was written entirely with the equations, a bunch of scientific stuff, and some monk was rewriting a book, and so he, back then to get paper, you just scrape the ink off of old books. So he scraped the ink off of that book and then wrote some monk shit on there, and that was lost for all times. I would tell that monk to fuck off.
Go
That's
away!
it. That's it. Fuck off.
And I take the book and I give it to like a library.
That's
No,
where I was
no,
gonna.
no,
That's where I was gonna go
Library
regardless.
Alexandria.
I would say not that library because that's gonna burn down.
Oh,
Twice.
boy. Oh. I don't even know much about that other than it's like
It's the Romans.
other
During
than
an uprising.
a really mass book burning of information.
Alright, back to the crime one.
Yeah.
It was actually an accident too.
Should I make a morbid crime joke?
Do it.
Okay,
Right.
the crime he committed was he set some kid in a wheelchair on fire and kicked him down the road and said he was Hot Wheels.
Okay, that's fun. That's fun.
That's kind of good.
I would not.
You saw me raising my fist ready.
See, I'm
I
allowed.
could see Timmy doing that though.
I'm allowed to say that I like that joke.
Why?
Because my brother's disabled, so I'm allowed to say that without seeming mean.
My brother's mentally disabled. Does that count?
My brother's also mentally disabled.
No, I mean like my brother's like not mentally disabled, but he's basically mentally disabled.
Yeah, my brother's actually mentally disabled.
We're
Alright.
Good.
Do you think it's time we switch subjects, or?
What's the last subject we have?
I don't know. We got a few here. There's the one that we never covered in the beginning that we planned to.
Shit tubers.
Yep. And then there was the whole map hat situation. So we can kind of
One more would you rather.
Okay, one more would you rather, one more to shit tubers, and then we'll end with that one.
Alright.
Would you rather have whatever you were thinking appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do
God.
live stream for anyone to see?
Oh.
The thinking one.
Thinking one? Yeah, exactly. I'd go with the thinking one, because otherwise I can't masturbate in peace.
But I mean, like, the thinking one, you could go to jail very fast.
Oh, yeah. Well, no.
It depends what you're thinking.
No.
That's literal thought crime.
Yeah, exactly. You could still...
There's really nothing. It's not illegal because you're not doing anything. It's
I'm
just
not doing
thinking.
anything. Like,
No, does it like appear above your head physically, or do people just see it above your head?
Yeah, is like can it affect other things, or is it just people see
who
into
asked
my
the
thoughts?
question?
It's people just seeing it.
Okay.
Okay, so if it's people just seeing it, I would rather that.
Because if it was physical, then that would cause some major anomalies.
Yeah.
That could lead to some serious embarrassment.
But like, if it's just like if they
Well,
just,
so could live streaming.
if they just
Yeah, but you can delete live streams.
No, you can't.
not
this
only
one.
that, but the
It's implied.
I was going to
Truman Show style.
but
You delete this.
with live stream. nothing that you do is private. With the thoughts one, you can still be in private and no one else will see your thoughts.
So either you want people to see of what kind of horny or kinky shit you're thinking about, or do you want to let everyone in the world to know you're already at it?
Well,
Took some weird and kinky shit.
Well, if it's
Well,
a
no.
live, if it's
To
a
that,
live,
they're
Wait, is the live stream out of your eyes?
Is it POV?
I don't know, but live
I'd
stream-
say it's anywhere where it's convenient to see what you're doing physically.
Wait, who's
Oh,
not even
but-
mentioned this?
also
I did. I mentioned this.
So you
viewers
should be the one
viewers on the live stream. How'd that work?
I forgot about
Truman
my
Show
views,
style.
zero.
It'd be like a channel you could just
Super
watch.
pop. So it's
Just-
Speaking
just-
of the Truman Show,
I've not watched it.
realistically with the Truman, okay, so it's pretty much
I know the premise.
okay.
Just
Why
imagine
would
just
you
like searching
watch
your name up.
somebody for so long like that, because there has to be a chunk where he whacked off a couple of times, a lot.
Where it's just a rare pattern that you'll see, but you'll kind of expect it here and
They
there.
probably just switch cameras or go to commercial break when that's happening. Or
No,
what?
it's
Nope.
never had a commercial. The whole movie is about like this show that's never had a commercial, because it's literally this guy's life.
It's like no ads off it, no ad revenue, no money.
Yeah, it's like a huge dome in Ireland. That's just a city that hired actors. There was a whole thing. Like, he literally bought this kid as a fetus, put a camera up in there to watch him grow, and made a show. The ad revenue is the product placement.
Man, that's
Oh,
just-
you should eat this cereal because it's this.
Yeah, you
Uh,
fetus baby eat it.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
I haven't seen it. I know it's on Netflix, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a good movie, The Truman Show, and he's playing Type Racer.
Oh boy.
Timmy.
Yeah, the mic's probably picking this up. So I'm gonna throw out a thought-provoking question before we go into our next subject, which I think we've decided is
Shit-tubers.
yeah, shit-tubers. I'm gonna throw a quick thought-provoking question: are we in a simulation?
Oh, you never know.
Probably.
Or are we just like sea monkeys?
Leander, what are your thoughts?
I don't know.
My personal opinion is we never know. That's not what we should be focusing on.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Well, I mean, like, that's not what I meant.
You just said.
I know.
Like there are several people like, yeah, we could be in a simulation, but that's not the important part of
Living.
life. That's not what we should be.
And then there's that other.
Fearing of what your
Yeah.
life was.
That's not what we should be like. Oh well, if I'm in a simulation, having this really nihilistic view, just like we shouldn't be focusing on like
That can affect
our
your.
entire existence.
And then there's that other group which is just confused screaming because it's like, the birds are government surveillance drones.
Yeah, just imagine you
that's the
find out the
difference.
truth about it, and then those nut jobs are like, "Told you so,"
Hey,
in your
We're
face.
just sea monkeys.
Again, bringing
Sea monkeys of the overlords.
bringing conversation somewhere else. Flat earthers.
They have a point.
Any of you boys are flat earthers?
No.
I'm a donut earther.
No. I saw this. I don't know if you saw it when I posted it in the chat. The
I-
flat Earth
I
one.
did see it.
Okay, so I posted a flat Earth meme. It's like the Earth is flat. It just spins. So it spins so fast that it makes.
I'm
the
gonna
Earth look
punch
spherical.
you. I'm gonna punch you.
Oh no! There's a type of flat earther that's even worse. Fidget spinner earthers. That actually exists. As sad as it is to say, it exists.
With all the bearings and everything.
That's what causes gravity.
Yeah, but yeah, my opinion on flat earthers. If you believe it yourself,
You're dumb.
no. Well, yes, but go for it. I guess. Don't spread it to other people.
You're
Believe
dumb.
what you
Keep-
want, but
keep-
don't influence
Yeah,
everyone.
don't
else because of
influence
it.
other people.
There was that one guy, that one flat earther who was offering money. You know the one I'm talking about?
I don't.
There was one guy who was saying, "Oh, plot a plane course map, flight map,
I think that's
on paper maps, and I will give you like $10,000 or whatever." And this guy did it, and they didn't give him out. He did not give him his money because he was able to do it,
Yeah.
and it was so fucking stupid. And they kept changing the rules for it,
Yeah.
and he was able to do it each and every time. That guy
Yeah.
never got his money
Yeah. It's.
because he got proved wrong
Yeah.
each time.
Yeah. My personal opinion is go for it. Believe whatever the hell you want. Don't force it on others. Be like, oh, everyone is sheeple. Open your eyes. The Earth is flat. Like, stop that.
You ever realize that the icon for r/flat earthers is a spherical Earth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, the Earth isn't a sphere.
Yeah.
It's got a special name.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's like a not ovaloid. I can't remember, but it's because the equator is slightly stretched out.
Yeah.
Of Earth's spin.
And that's also because mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
The oblate spheroid? Or
Oblate
oblate
spheroid, yes.
ellipsoid? I don't know.
Either way, I wouldn't say the mountains really count because those are so minuscule
Well,
compared to its whole thing.
So it's kind of
Still.
oval lengthwise, say.
Yeah. It's kind of short and fat.
Yeah, it would be described as ovaloid, but it's barely noticeable. So.
Like, it's just a generalization of what the Earth is. If you asked basically literally anyone,
They'll say
what shape is the Earth?
Sphere or circle.
Circle.
Sphere or circle.
A
Flat.
triangle.
Like, if someone answered flat, like, you're allowed to slap them.
Dude,
You know
everyone knows that
what we should talk about?
What?
Die-hard feminists.
No, we planned
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Remember, at the
okay.
beginning,
Political-
We planned we're
I
staying out of
forgot
that
about
thing.
that.
That's okay.
We're not
It's-
doing that in the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as much
at
as I
least not
would
first.
love to share all my opinions on that.
The second,
And would
I feel
love-
the second time we do this, we'll get into some deeper
Hearty
stuff than this.
conversations.
Yeah.
But I think.
Because that's way too much to handle. Plus, I think we're already on our 2-hour mark.
We
here.
have hit 2 hours and about 8 minutes.
Yeah. So as much as I would love to get into that, this episode we're not.
Oh, shit, us on this now.
Oh, great.
Dude, no, don't.
Not
No, I'm just gonna check it. Hold on.
Great. Alright, so, Flat Earth. I just love some of the lengths that Flat Earthers
Oh, yeah.
go to prove their theories. Like gravity, the Earth is
To
constantly,
prove themselves wrong.
The Earth is constantly moving up. The sun is like a spotlight; it just moves over top.
That's
No.
stupid
all the
flat Earth.
all the other planets are flat and are facing the Earth.
But
I like the
the one
picture
with it moving
with
up,
the-
Basically, flat
it's
earthers.
moving fast enough, the gravity would push you down.
Yeah, yes, but like.
Basically, the flat earthers are saying that it's literally God's playset.
Yeah, but like they're saying like yes, if it's moving up, yes, that would simulate gravity, but that's assuming there's nothing else in the universe and we're all just going up with nothing.
No,
That's
above us.
another thing.
No,
Being alone in the universe.
not,
Yeah,
No, we are not.
No other life.
not true.
not there has to be some.
Yeah,
other
there
life.
has to be.
It's
and if
way
there isn't,
too
that's
big.
kinda
Is
screwed
it
up.
is it contactable? Who knows?
Probably not. Definitely not.
Most
The
likely not.
farthest signal that we have out there is 10 light years away.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Earth 10 2.0?
Also,
No, I mean the farthest signal that we have out there.
but wasn't like one of like the
It's
one?
from 2008, and it was from a no, it was Ukrainian
Oh, actually,
news. Well, it was a Ukrainian radio station. They had a bunch of stuff. People like sending stuff. They sent a huge radio signal out. Took over 2 hours to complete, and it's just shit posting from the internet, basically.
that's great. But this was mentioned in a Vsauce video. The first like radio broadcast strong enough to like actually go out into space
1930
was most likely one of Hitler's speeches or something like that.
That's not good.
That's
1938
that's-
Olympics.
Imagine
They
an
wouldn't
alien hearing
understand-
an alien race hearing that. They're like,
I don't-
this guy sounds right.
Oh my god! They come down with swastikas.
I mean,
They've been building their armies for generations. They're gonna come down with war fleets.
okay, now I'm just kind of
The
imagining. It's like,
Panzers.
now I'm imagining like swastika UFOs that are constantly spinning
It's
around
literally
the center.
it's literally.
Imagine that, and all you hear are the aliens inside.
But anyways,
In German.
Oh, in German.
They wouldn't understand the context of any of that anyways, so that's not really important.
What's in German?
They're speaking the language of the gods.
Imagine if some alien life form has Hitler as their god because the first contact they had his speeches.
Oh my god, that would
That
fit
would-
in. That would be so insane.
They see pictures of him and say, "Oh my
Well,
god, our
they,
god."
they probably wouldn't worship him as.
Where's our god? Take us to our leader.
Because they probably have established religions already.
You know, but they'd probably be like, "Oh, this is one."
Or they're
It's-
so
it's-
sentient that they don't believe.
Yeah,
in
they'd
it.
either be like, okay, well, this has to be some other life, or if they're like maybe not advanced enough, they're like, hold on.
Yeah, like who's
this-
to say that they're already at our stage in order to concept and
they
grasp
could have
what
been like us
they-
like 4,000 years ago.
Yeah, it could.
they
be
could
like,
have been like
they
the
start
actual
a
like
religion
peak
based
form
on
of.
that. Based on our radio broadcasts, they start a religion.
Yeah, who's to say when they get this that they're already themselves a functioning group of aliens that are working together as a society like we do?
Yeah,
Like, they could just be cavemen for all we know.
Just cave people.
Just
Cave alien.
to add real quick, radio broadcasts are a really poor way of communicating to outside life because of how little the broadcast would last. It would be insane if we possibly intercepted one within like the possible like 2 minutes it was sent.
And based on technology that we can probably understand, they might be of higher, sort of technology to be using other communications other than a radio, sort of.
The closest thing that we have to an alien broadcast is the WOW signal.
I was just gonna bring up the WOW signal. I
Let's-
love that.
What's the WOW? Oh,
I might know what it is,
There was a
but
guy who was monitoring radio signals from space,
It was a SETI.
and then and he had a there was a anomaly, and it was like a what was it like a loud? It was like a bang almost like what was it?
Well, it wasn't a bang.
It's
It
like-
actually lasted for quite an amount of time, and
hitting, I forget what it was, but it was a sound.
it was much higher than
The WOW signal was a strong narrow-band radio signal received on August 15th, 1977 by Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope in the United States, then used to support the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Yeah,
That's wrote WOW next to it
because of how much stronger it was than like the background radiation and everything.
WOW
and-
exclamation point underline underline
and-
red pen.
And they had the radio thing set to 21 centimeters because of some like whole math, hydrogen atoms
Yeah.
stuff. They assumed that any like advanced civilization would use that because hydrogen is the most common element in the universe.
Yes.
And something about it has 21 centimeters in it. Look up Vsauce messages for the future.
Yeah, I love that video.
That's my favorite Vsauce.
The signal appeared to come from the constellation Sagittarius and bore the expected hallmarks of extraterrestrial origins.
But like, just think, like, the chances of intercepting that signal was like so small, and
And that was like the strangest thing too. Like the people at that time when they got there, just like,
never happens.
the hell?
yeah.
Never on anything.
do you guys know about the bleep or the bloop?
Oh, I know about the bloop.
What's
the
the bloop?
underwater thing. So it was they were doing like sound.
Oh,
effects.
here I'll just read it myself. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Let's read it here. I got it. In 1997, the bloop was heard on hydrophones across the Pacific. It was a loud, ultra-low frequency sound that was heard at listening stations underwater over 5,000 kilometers apart, and one of the many mysterious noises picked up by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Several articles in the years that followed popularized one suggestion that bloop might have been the sound of unknown animal due to organic nature of the noise. A theory that elevated the bloop to the level of great unsolved mystery.
Like this big?
Like kilometers big.
Like Ogopogo big.
Like
Big.
No, Ogopogo
big,
is
big.
small compared to that.
Also, Ogopogo doesn't exist.
Yeah, there would have to be 1,000 of a species to stay alive.
And
Actually-
also, yeah, we know this from Mr. Godwin, wasn't it?
Also,
Yeah.
as if it is,
Isn't it the smallest number of a species that you can have, and it for it to be functional for about 100 years is 18?
18? That's a lot of inbreeding.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
way
mean
too
for
much.
100.
Well, I
years,
mean, like,
200 years.
think of the first set of humans.
Well,
Of
really, it's-
humans.
Say, okay,
I mean, there's tons of
so it's 9 couples.
I guess since we evolved in that
Say
stage,
9
then.
couples, okay. And
not,
so
not
each
just,
of them have
not
2
just
children.
monkeys evolved into
Then
But I mean, like, really,
double your population.
we're all
If
technically
you
a
wanted
sort
to
of
be
set of
perfect
long
about it,
distance
though, you
cousins.
want like 100
Yeah,
people.
but let's stop the
You would.
two conversations going at once.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, it's fine. I think that was kind of.
It's just-
honestly-
It's scrambled for them to hear.
Yeah. But yeah, let's stop the two conversations going at once.
Let's focus on one. You two, go
yeah,
ahead.
Yeah, you two go ahead.
You'd want 100 people for that, ideally, or
I'm
more.
just talking about the bare minimum you can get away with minimal inbreeding is 18.
I feel that would be a little more, though.
So, going back like a minute or two, for those of you who have no clue what the hell we're talking about with Ogopogo, here where we live, we have this, I guess, mythical
Okanagan.
creature.
Loch Ness Monster.
Basically, think of Loch Ness Monster, but it's a big old snake.
It's,
Was it really?
no, it's got little
Myth.
flappers, and it's got
I guess.
his.
No, it was actually proven to be fake now. Yeah, what it was
There's
I thought it was sort of like the Mosasaurus kind of design.
there
Wasn't it?
was a conspiracy.
actually
there was a conspiracy theory that said that there was tunnels underneath
Rock snake
with
or whatever.
in the Okanagan Lake that went to Scotland with the Loch Ness monster.
Well, no, what it was they proved this because the guy said so. That
Oh.
took the picture.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
pretty
it
much
was a
it
log.
got really foggy and he tied all these tires together and threw it out in the water. Took a picture. And plus, with new cameras, why are we not getting these sightings anymore?
There actually was on the news a while ago. There was a
Maybe
new
done.
sighting, but of course it was super blurry and garbage.
Of course it was.
Like
It's probably taking like a 2003
And the-
camcorder.
that's the, like why I like. This brings me back to flat earthers and information. It's tainting perception. It's spreading so much disinformation. Like one person tells one quick lie, and it's
Fake news.
of course. But
Apparently, the Ogopogo made its a reference in the Venture Bros. Cool.
Oh really?
Also,
In Venture Bros episode Return to Malice, Henchman 21 says that Ogopogo can beat the
Okay,
Loch
we
Ness
don't
monster.
we don't need.
That's
to
pretty
know
funny.
all this
It's
stuff.
pretty funny.
the
But apparently, it's some sort of sea serpent.
Slither snake.
The Loch Ness monster isn't the Loch Ness monster Ogopogo look more like the Amalosaurus than the
Yeah.
Mosasaurus. The Amalosaurus it's the Loch Ness monster. It's
Oh, okay.
got the body with the flippers and the it's like the Brontosaurus of the water.
I think
Well, YouTubers.
yeah.
We're gonna get back.
We're
to
gonna
that.
transition to our actual script here.
Fantastic transition. So yeah, we're gonna reel this in with our last segment. It is like 2:22. We had a great time.
Wait,
222.
Yeah, 222. Yeah, perfect. So we're transitioning at 2:22 in the morning. We are going to be transitioning to really shitty YouTubers. Anyone have a particular gripe? Maybe not mainstream.
Shit, YouTubers.
Leander, you say a YouTuber, I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah, but
Think of what people watch nowadays.
Here, let me just throw it out here. Game theory.
Faggot.
Used to be good.
Okay, well we had a rule here.
No,
Dude,
we
we-
broke those rules.
Doesn't mean you break them more.
Oh,
Okay,
gay.
you commit one murder.
Gay.
You don't go commit another. But
Well, at that point, you may as well.
He's gotten worse
He's-
over the
he
years.
used to be-
Definitely.
he's
The
gotten
old mess
very
part.
downhill.
Okay, no,
But-
he got bad once he started FNAF. That's when it all
No,
started.
the
going
first
on.
few were fine
Even-
until he
even
kept going
before
on.
Then, I think he was on a very
And
downhill
lately,
slope.
he has been in a rough patch because if you guys didn't hear,
Yeah, the Toby Fox thing. That we actually have. This
no,
thing
I
as-
mean like
Oh.
before that,
He lost
One
a
of-
friend. He
yeah.
lost the editor or whatever.
one of
Oh,
his
yeah.
like best friends
Yeah, that's
killed
right,
himself.
Ronnie.
That was what, a year and a half ago.
That was not a year and a half.
That
ago.
was
That
not
was
a
a
year
few
and a half
months
ago.
That was a few months ago.
Try
But,
to think something different.
But yeah, Ronnie.
What's the Toby Fox one?
Oh,
Here, before we transition to that, I just want to.
No, you guys
Yeah,
keep
we'll
going
touch
about it.
on
I'll
that.
just search it
That's
up.
I'm gonna touch on that Ronnie thing real quick. The video he made, it felt a bit disingenuous to me. I feel like it was not a video he should have made.
Yeah.
Like he could have like maybe announced that on the side in a video, like okay, so
at the beginning,
maybe not the beginning.
There, yeah.
Maybe I don't know, just something like
just like bring it up,
yeah, bring it like okay, I want to
but not
bring
make it.
I want to bring awareness to this, but
Well,
I
you
don't want to
don't-
make a full video because that's almost glamorization of the whole
He
thing.
That's
kind of
when you
used
put it
it
at the
for
end.
attention.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
in
when
a
you put it
sense.
at the end of a video and you link it, like a suicide hotline and a bunch of
Exactly.
charities.
You don't make a whole video dedicated to it, just that because that
Yeah.
almost glamorizes it, in my opinion.
Yeah, you just kind of glorify it all. Like,
So,
sure, condolences and all, but
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
a respect is a respect, not
Did
an
he
entire
monetize it?
tribute.
I don't know about
And if he
monetization.
monetized it, he's shitty.
That is like
That
If
is
you
the
monetize
check.
a video for respect, that is the douchiest thing you do.
I don't believe he monetized it, but the whole thing still felt
You
a
can check.
little. I could, but the whole thing still felt a little disingenuous.
I could check.
That's
Uh,
just
just
that's
a
just
little.
pure disrespect.
This is just from my point of view,
Yeah.
but he seemed a bit disingenuous, and I just feel the whole making a video on the whole thing is kind of an iffy subject. I feel that's something you either keep private or bring up in
Yeah.
a
Is it,
video.
is it on his main channel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
yes,
on the
game
page.
theory.
But yeah, I feel he's gone very downhill. Someone on my Discord server disagrees and thinks he has gone uphill.
Oh,
I-
which
I-
one exactly?
He's like way
Whisper,
less
not
detailed.
Whisper.
Oh, I'm gonna
in
give
some
him a
of his
talk.
things now.
Hmm?
He's way less detailed in some of the things he
Oh
brings
yeah,
up.
In fact,
Yeah, he's losing a reality check in
Is it
his.
called losing the battle?
I think so.
Yeah.
But
Is he standing, like, sitting on a couch? Yep,
Yep,
that one.
yeah. All right, don't need to go through the whole thing. But
I do not see ads.
okay.
Okay, we're good.
Anyways, so I lost my point now because of that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. It happens. We're a trash fire. But
Dumpster fire.
dumpster fire. I was gonna. Oh yeah. He's been like actually like historically like incorrect, full on incorrect in some of his videos. It was his For Honor video, wasn't it? That he was very.
I haven't watched
incorrect.
it. I kind of, like,
Which one?
don't watch them anymore.
He only made one For Honor
Oh,
video.
have you?
But apparently he was very incorrect with his facts, and numerous people pointed out in the comments.
The For Honor video was.
He's made 2 For Honor videos. The one about who would win in a fight out of the 3.
That one made me mad.
Because he didn't go.
Completely false.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that was the one.
it was annoying that
It was his first For Honor.
he went with the original samurai one.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think
I
he
went-
should have just went with the one that was in the game.
Yeah, you should have things that are in the
Either
game.
way, the samurai
The
would have
game's
won.
not
But
historically accurate, but I mean, like.
in some ways, it is though.
No, it isn't.
With the lore, like the part, if you go up and read about the characters, it
Post
does
game,
explain.
maybe. Post game. But the game itself, no.
No, not even close.
Yeah, I searched up the video now. This theory is built upon pop culture and myths about Vikings, Knights, and Samurai. Matt, Pat, if you do a history-based episode, please do your research. You have 7.8 million subscribers and a lot of people that will be really misinformed by this video.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
What I was saying earlier, influencers.
That's a straight up. That's the first comment.
Yeah, can I bring up this? We're gonna get to the Toby Fox thing in a second, but one last point about Matt Pat. The whole on his like one of his first Undertale videos when he was like talking about like Ness's Sands and that whole meme.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I
Yeah.
remember like his next Undertale video. He said he was like he got so much backlash for it and like so much hate, especially with that whole Pope thing. I really think he was really hyperbolizing that whole thing and taking that way too seriously. There was nowhere near like as much hate as he was saying. Like I was being attacked by that theory. Like no, we all knew it wasn't real. It was just a stupid theory to begin with.
It's
It wasn't
called a
interesting.
theory for a reason.
Yeah, but like we all knew
It's just theory.
it was a stupid no.
Game theory.
It was a stupid theory to begin with. It changes nothing about the games. That's what I feel like the main problem with this channel nowadays. The theories don't mean anything. They're all unimportant now. The old ones were like at least interesting, like
He spent time on that.
yeah, or like how fast can Sonic actually go? Oh,
Like
wow.
some questions that some people actually wanted to
Yeah,
find
how
out.
fast-
Like-
How much could Steve from Minecraft actually carry?
I don't really care about that one, but
Not
I
like
feel the latest one that actually piqued my interest was what's in the Krabby Patty secret formula. That's a question.
crap meat.
Crab-
Yeah,
yeah.
Crab meat.
like the
That one's been
meme
proven
I put
several
in the
times.
Discord chat.
yeah, that one's been proven so. I don't like feel you can.
Yeah,
say
but that's like a
well,
thing
so
that
it's-
people wanted to know for the longest time.
The
Yeah.
Krabby Patty secret formula. Yeah.
But like now, as new game theories, it's like Pokemon, how rich Pokemon Masters, just shit like that. Not like cool stuff like how fast can Sonic actually go and how
Like
much
where it
radiation-
actually had something to do with
Yeah.
science, not what
Yeah.
the
It
lore
had
behind it.
science in it.
science videos. Now he's almost all lore, and I hate that.
Like some of the lore is cool.
Like
but
FNAF,
not all
gone
the
off the
lore.
rails with that.
First one was good.
First one was okay.
First one.
Second one was iffy.
And it just became a trend.
Fourth
They
down
get
was
worse.
done.
They get worse, especially when he starts bringing the books into them.
Oh,
They
No, but
are-
the books were fine because the books themselves actually gave himself a lot of answers.
the books were decent.
Because the books gave a lot more description about what's going on
Yeah, but
than the
we're not
game.
judging
Really.
the books. We're judging his
The
theories.
FNAF lore is just all over the place, anyways.
Until
It's
you
a
string
cool
it together.
thing
I
once
think-
you get it all straightened out, but it's like it's been so long that you
No one
like
cares.
no yeah
I only
exactly
know the
nobody
lore of the
cares
first and the
anymore.
second game.
Like and they want
the
to
third.
continue dragging it out.
Yeah, I feel that's more
Is
or
he
less
still-
on Scott's fault than.
Is Coffin still
Some of
making the FNAF
Some
games?
of them.
Yes, one more.
But I don't know. I just get this paranoia of it.
Well, I thought Sister Location was the last one.
Nope. He made it Ultimate Night after that.
Did he?
Yeah, but that has no lore. Or
No,
does
no,
it?
that's the last one.
Ultimate Custom
No,
Night?
he's making more.
Yeah,
He's making one more.
He has a plan. He has a plan. Unconfirmed to make one.
And then making a
Movie.
fucking
Back to
How many games have there been?
7.
yeah.
There's several. There's
7 in the past 4 years.
There's been
4.5
2,
years.
3,
That's
4.
like-
Sister Location. Ultimate Custom Night.
World.
World does not count. World is not canon.
World counts.
Yeah, but he made it though, so
World
counts.
technically counts.
But World is not
That's
canon.
it.
Just because it's not
Seven.
canon.
Yeah,
7
I guess.
games in
7
the past
games.
4
And then there's the 5 books.
It's 5 books.
There's like 5 books. Yeah.
I thought it was
Nope.
4.
No, the survival guidebook does not count.
That still
that
counts
counts
as
as
a
a
book.
book.
It still counts as a
So
book.
that's 4
Five.
books.
And there is technically lore in it.
That's
Yeah,
4
there
books then.
is.
That's
And
4.
then there's
Because there are 3 books, including that's the trilogy, the survival handbook that Matt kept bringing up. Do you really have that much of a paranoia, man?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just
yeah, I get it.
You think like
sometimes,
some
too, it's
clown's just
fine.
gonna,
No, it's Freddy.
not clown, but like just
Fazbear.
some guy staring at you?
just some figure.
Just
What?
watching. I hate it.
That's what
But
I
Yeah,
do.
that's
you get it, and it's
Like,
Yeah, I don't care if
I
like
can't shake it off now.
someone's gonna, stare, but if you're gonna stand there in the same spot in the darkness and stare at me, I'm gonna feel uncomfortable.
If you're in my house and I don't know you, I'm gonna feel uncomfortable.
If,
Well, I'm
if I just don't know you
thinking
and you're staring at me, I'm
just
gonna feel
thinking out the
uncomfortable.
door. So there's
I
this,
don't know you.
So real quick, I want to touch on this. There's this psychological thing in humans called pareidolia or something. You see faces and things that they don't exist. So like you look at like I don't know, like the carpet or something. And you see
Pareidolia.
oh, I
Pareidolia.
get that all the
Yeah,
time.
it's you look at
You like
objects.
look at branches and they start to form a face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's in everyone.
It's because it makes
Yeah,
it
it's
really
it's
easy to
human
remember.
nature. But my problem with that is when you start getting paranoia.
Pareidolia is P-A-R-E-I.
Yeah,
Dolia.
You know, like sometimes it's cool.
But yeah,
It's like
you
you see like some little happy faces.
if you're in a comfortable situation, pareidolia is kind of cool. But when you start getting paranoid,
Not
like
very
me,
good,
I
yeah.
am right now, and I keep.
I mean, that's
outside,
fine.
Cool.
I start
That's
seeing like
fine.
faces and like reflection and crap, and I don't know.
I used to
I
get
can't
dream-
shake the paranoia.
I never forget this. I had a dream like that once where I was sick, and I had a dream, and it was the fucking weirdest dream I've ever had. But I was laying down, and it was like a bit of a distance view, so I could see myself sleeping, and all I could see was this black thing just watching me sleep, and I'd fucking shake, and I couldn't wake up,
Oh god.
and I woke up fucking like panicking, and I hated it,
I
hated
have
it.
the same thing going on in my room. You know my chair? It creaks back all the time. So I'm laying down. No, so every time I'm sleeping, I wake up. I'm just like, I'm gonna get some water. Creak, creak, creak. And then I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna.
Nope, so much. Nope.
Yeah, I've
Because
had stuff
like there's like this small little thing on my chair, like my jacket or whatever, that's leaning off the back.
Yeah.
and it looks like a headless monster just
Right.
sitting there like.
So this reminds me of something from the official podcast they touched on. It was like some like horror film. This is gonna like totally probably fuck you up.
It's 2:30 in the morning. I don't care.
Whatever.
No, but well, it's not gonna probably fuck us up tonight. But basically, it's like this horror thing where this monster, it only shows up when you turn off the lights.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a movie on
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, it's a
that's
movie.
what I'm talking about. And then I think
What
it's when
was
you
that?
turn it back on is when it attacks you.
It gets closer.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like
It
the whole
only
thing
attacks
is
you when the lights are
flicker.
off, but it can only get close to you as long as the lights are on.
Yeah.
So the only way you can see it physically move, what you can,
See, like that fucks me up so fucking much.
you
Yeah,
can only
I read this.
it can onally get close to you as long as the lights are on.
Yeah.
But if you turn the lights
I
off,
used
however,
to-
you are fucked.
I used to read r/sleep stories, and there was one that was.
Have you seen the
fucking
Ryan
weird.
thread?
Anyways, let's get off of this. I am. If you
Yeah,
don't know
okay.
this about me, I am like.
Are you skittish right now?
I mean, I'm very.
Yeah, you
paranoid
are
about
very
stuff.
skittish
You
right
just
now.
need to take a break from it.
Have you seen the Ryan thread?
Like,
Yeah.
what's that?
It's this girl that was doing this job for this old woman and her dog, and then it was just something, oh yeah, I'm in her house right now, I'm just watching over the dog, letting him out to pee and all that, and then it's just, she goes into the wrong room at the wrong time, and then this creepy-ass Annabelle doll is sitting there on the chair,
Oh,
and then...
yeah. Let's cut this story a bit. So yeah, I'm probably a bit skittish as you can tell from my voice. I don't believe in this stuff, but it seriously.
It still can get to you
It
sometimes.
gets to
like
me so much.
The Visit. Have you seen that?
I have.
It's like a kid-friendly horror movie, but it is
I hate that movie.
fucking weird.
It's so fucking bad.
It's
no, I
weird.
was watching it while we were eating butter chicken one night, and so when I go to the fucking diaper scene.
Oh
shit.
god! Oh, so the dad, there's a grandpa in the movie. What's he have? He has this disease where he just poops himself.
Oh, yeah.
And there's this kid, and he's a germaphobe. And he takes one of his diapers that he shit in. And he's like, "You're a germaphobe, right?" And then he just fucking sticks it in his face.
I think the only scary thing about the Ryan thread is though, it is a Twitter thread and she just posted a video that says y'all, and then it's a video of her walking into the room seeing the doll, and then I think a couple of more posts down is when she goes back to the doll and a friend commented, "Yo, dude, the head moved" or something, and then they did a comparison. That was the only thing about the Ryan thread, really. A lot of it is staged though, so I'm not really that scared about it because you can fabricate it and make it look real.
This is old news, but I think I told you about this, Noah, but about the guy who tried to drive like Ace Ventura.
Yes.
So there was this guy and he tried to drive his head out the window and he freaking crashed his car and totaled the car.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's clearly not Ace Ventura.
Yeah, only Ace Ventura can do such a thing.
Yeah.
But the actual Ace Ventura, not this fucking kid.
Yeah.
In the third movie, the kid. Junior Detective.
The animated series is good.
I have not seen it. Is it Jim Carrey?
Yeah, Jim Carrey voices it.
That's
There's
good.
an episode with Santa. It's like a Christmas special.
Oh, when you hear Christmas.
What
It's
a
like
weird transition.
the animations-
You were talking about shitty YouTubers down to Paradoila.
Because
No.
Matt, Pat,
Yeah.
FNAF, lore, then stuff.
Spooks.
Moving back to
Shit
Matt,
tubers.
Yeah.
moving back to Matt Pat with the whole Toby Fox thing.
Yeah, no one gave me context about that. What's that about?
Pretty much, it was he was playing a game that was very, very similar to
What's his spots?
Undertale?
Undertale, yeah,
What's his
and
spots?
he made the.
Do you want me to block the door?
No, this is cool.
No,
That-
you
that
want
sounded
me to
like
put
the
the you want me to put that stand up couch like right in front of it,
No. That
so
would,
you don't
That
can't
would
look
make
at it.
worse.
yeah, that would exactly make it
You
worse.
think taking a walk down there would help?
No, that would probably make it worse. But no.
You want to move the chair over
No,
here?
Don't be a
Fuck you.
dick, Noah.
But like
Like
honestly,
I was saying.
I don't believe in this shit. But
So we,
there's
yeah,
Quit
always-
being an
there's
asshole.
always that-
It
there's
makes-
always
Do you want me to
that-
turn on the porch lights?
No, let's go.
he
Actually,
made
that will
the-
make it much worse.
Yes.
Then if you can actually see the shape more clearly.
He made the title an Undertale related thing, and he made all the commentary Undertale related to like doubt in the game. And the company of the game called him out on it and was like, "Hey, we get that Undertale is a great game and that our game is very similar, but we'd still like it if you gave us props for our own game." Matt Pat defended himself on this for a week or a bit, and then Toby Fox, creator of Undertale, called him out on it and was like, "Hey, these guys worked hard on this game. Give them some credit." And the second he jumped in, Matt Pat just backed down, pretty much just done. And now people are getting so mad at him for it, and then to the point where Toby Fox had to release another thing where he was like, "Just leave him alone. What he did was wrong, but he apologized and leave him alone." But yeah.
Well, I mean, like back to the whole Logan Paul thing. An apology is just apology video on YouTube is simply just
He didn't
It
do a
wasn't
video.
even.
a-
It
It
was
was.
a Twitter announcement.
It was
Oh.
literally just a Twitter. Yeah,
If
it was.
he did,
This
if
was
he
all
did a
on
video,
Twitter.
I would like that would. Make
it's just
it, but-
gratuitous.
He
at
wouldn't
this
have done
point.
it. He wouldn't have. Definitely not that.
But really, going back to apology videos and that stuff, really, if they take them the video and they apologize for it, you can't really stay
Get mad at them. Yeah. They
'Cause
said
they've
that
done everything
you don't have
they
to
can
accept their
online.
apology.
It's just,
We
don't-
can't forget it,
still
but
hate them
You
for
can't
it.
still.
we're not
They
forgiving them,
did
but
some
we're
shit. They're sorry about it.
Ugh.
holy shit, man. Do you need a drink?
No, I'm cool. I'm just checking.
You
my,
are-
I'm just checking my heartbeat, and it's you know.
You look like
Don't,
a character.
don't do anything, but I'm totally.
You look like an idle character in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I'm probably seeing like the biggest wash up.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, dude. The only fear you would have now is if you were in this room when none of us are around.
Yeah.
The only fear that you're not gonna feel is if we're with other people, because then you'd feel some support.
I know the lights are on.
Yeah.
If it was dark here and like dim out there, then you'll feel.
Myself when I'm here by myself.
Oh, you wouldn't have liked it when we played Welcome to the Game then.
Oh, God, that was.
Noah sat here looking at the terminal, the computer,
and then we took turns going outside, from outside to in,
and walk closer to him, and it fucking sucked when you were the guy by the computer.
That would fuck me up.
Because we're on Geek Type.
But you were lucky enough that I gave you the rule that I'll give you a warning if someone's coming.
And so I just went.
And then
the game
because
itself would fuck me up.
The game is.
I cannot play that game.
The second one is apparently like as good.
No, the second one is because apparently you get to choose your enemy. You get to choose who you're hiding against.
Yeah, you can hide from the SWAT, but
The doll maker or something, whatever his name was.
Wasn't that the one where he pretty much.
He abducts a woman and.
Yeah, let's stay away from this stuff.
yeah, stay away from this topic. My heartbeat's already
So
going into cardiac arrest.
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, like that vacuum scene. When he's
Do
got
not.
the vacuum
That
on his
creeps
dick
me
and
out.
stuff. Ooh, actually.
Remember when the random theme came on your Spotify playlist?
Alright. Would you rather have the sun be the baby sun from the Teletubbies, or have it be like a really creepy looking, rapey kind of face?
So the moon emoji.
Yeah,
Yes.
the moon emoji.
So, molester son or baby son.
Yeah.
Those two. Oh no! Don't.
Molester moon and baby sun. I would rather go for the
Baby
moon.
son.
I'd go for the moon because I don't see it as often.
I go for the moon because all I know is in good fun.
Yeah.
Remember the video Smosh made about it on the Lost Moon?
Oh, yes.
That was fucking funny.
Remember
Rest in
the-
peace, Smosh.
when
Holy
Smosh-
shit, man! Someone get some curtains to this dude.
No, I'm fine, dude.
Forgotten channels.
When Smosh.
Smosh.
No,
Back
not
when
forgotten.
Anthony was around.
No, they got shit once they started hiring more actors.
They're homeless. You know that? The company that owns Smosh shut down.
Really?
Oh wow.
Oh, rip.
Well, I'm glad Anthony got out. Anthony got out when he did.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, like,
Anthony's.
he went to go do something, and then immediately...
So I'm gonna quickly ask this question for the podcast. When are we shutting this thing down? We're getting close.
I
to
say we
the
give
3 hour
ourselves a
mark.
little bit.
When do you
I say the
want to?
3 o'clock mark.
Uh,
That's a little bit more.
I'm thinking I'm ready to call it a night here.
Let's finish with the shit tubers and then we'll.
Okay.
Other shit tubers. Any of the fucking reaction channels.
Fine, bros.
The Try Guys.
Nope. Fine Bros. Are clever. They're
No.
goodness. When they first started, they were good.
When they first
When
started.
they first started, yes.
They were
Their modern
It's
stuff now is
original
bad.
content. Was original content.
Let's just put everything we are talking about them into the past version.
Yes.
Like when, like maybe 3 years ago, before the whole the React World thing. After React World, it was garbage. They're the only decent ones. Storytime YouTubers. Like Moon. Fuck raped with this toothbrush.
Okay.
The Try Guys.
BuzzFeed in general.
What?
BuzzFeed in general.
Well, no, the Try Guys is a...
They're BuzzFeed.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
do you know what they originally did to get popular on YouTube?
Sex.
No, they said that they were both had terminal illnesses and were gonna die. I'm serious.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
One of them said he had brain cancer, and the other one said, what do you have? He said like this weird disease called like dysloplamia or something like that, and all it is, it's like a coughing. It was like a coughing sickness where you just cough more. And then guess what their only cureness for it was?
YouTube.
A fucking chiropractor.
Wait,
I have brain
cryopractor.
cancer, and I'm
You
gonna
said
get...
cryopractor.
You get
Chiropractor.
frozen and then your back cracked.
Yeah, so you know, oh, I have brain cancer. Snap. Oh, I'm better now.
No longer have brain cancer. Are you Googling cryopractor?
Well, it's, yeah, chiropractor, not cryopractor. Speaking of cryo, you know, now instead of getting cremated, they could take a bit of your DNA and cryogenically freeze it.
You could do that before. Walt Disney did that.
You know what's sad?
Really?
Some people have cynophobia.
What's cynophobia?
Fear of dogs.
Yeah?
Aww.
Some people have,
Imagine being a dog. Someone walks up to
And
you
I
and
searched
screams
up,
and all
You know, there's a phobia for the fear of the number 13.
Yep.
There is
What's
a
that?
movie about it.
That's why there's some hotels don't have a 13th floor.
most hotels.
Yeah, that's that. I said
Because
some.
it's sensible to have a
Actually,
13th
actually,
floor.
most buildings.
Because
They
there's
have
a
a 13th floor, but it's labeled as the 14th on the
Actually,
elevators and door numbers.
Some buildings go beyond that and just have a 13th floor, but it's empty.
well,
Like, there's
that's
nothing
just
there.
fucking creepy.
Yeah, that's just messed up.
Now you're playing with fear.
My friend, this reminds me
I
of a story
figured out
from
your
the-
phobia. Scopophobia. Fear of being watched.
I wouldn't call it. Oh,
A fear.
It may
it's
be.
just
It may
more
be
like
a phobia.
paranoia.
Yeah.
it's
No.
It's just
Considered both a social phobia and a specific phobia because it's a specific occurrence which takes
'Cause
place
I
in a
do it
social
too.
setting.
I always look around in rooms,
Yeah.
make sure.
Like my eyes.
No
always
one's just
wander.
gonna sit in the corner and watch me do my thing.
My eyes always wander. But
Like
I don't know.
if it's someone that is like there for a reason and I know what the reason is, like say the teacher in the room, if he's watching me,
I
he's
just don't like
probably
being
why
stared
because
at.
he's the teacher.
Yeah. Well, that's like a basic.
Like
human
there was
thing.
this girl at the bus stop when I was coming here, and she was autistic. She had like a guidance dog, so I understood it. But when I was walking up, she immediately just watched me for like 15 minutes, just stared at me. It made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it's not like
I know.
if you can see their face and you can see
yeah,
that
it's
they're
fine,
not.
but if it's like across the hall and I can feel it on my neck and I don't know where, then it's
Like if I can see a teacher glaring at me like across the room, just like what the fuck you
got
staring
something
at,
to
bitch?
say.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna
Timmy de Blanche.
turn around. He stared at me.
Bitch.
The fuck you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
I'm
wouldn't.
surprised you never said that to him.
But I wouldn't be that way if some dark cloaked motherfucker was standing outside the dark porch at 2:47 in the morning.
Trench coat shaking furiously.
Is he jacking off? Like, I feel I'd be less scared if he was doing something other than just staring, just standing
If he's
there.
like jerking off or something.
Like if he's jerking off, then of course he has a bad intention, but you know what he's
If
doing.
he's standing there staring.
Yeah. See, like that's like my thing. Like I'm looking like.
Or
out
they
there.
laugh.
Like, am I
When
about
they
to get
just stare.
killed?
No,
Kidnapped?
not even laughing. Smiling.
Just
Oh, if he's smiling at you, that's it.
Like
You're done.
Like my,
And then a wave.
That's what you do, by the way. If you ever get punched and you get into a fight, when they punch you, just start laughing,
Oh, they don't want to fight you.
and it fucking creeps people
Psycho.
out.
you know another thing is
It's like a masochist sort of thing?
That makes yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
that's
Just
when he
creeps
started
people
jerking
out.
off.
That's what I was gonna say. That's another thing. Like when someone like slap you, just oh stop it, you're turning me on. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, okay, no.
And if they slap you again, they're gay.
Back to the whole phobia thing. You guys have any phobias?
Nope.
I mean, we've already kind of discussed my apparent one.
Scopophobia.
I used to have like a huge fear. Oh well, I guess I still am. I hate being in like pitch black water where I can't see the bottom.
Oh,
I
the fear of the depth.
Yeah, it's if I fucking hate it.
my,
And then you can hear shit around you. You think there's something circling you.
Oh no, that's
I don't
okay.
really have a fear of like unseeable water like below me. It's more so like when I'm swimming and I feel anything touch me.
Oh,
Like swimming.
If there's
like,
anything,
like
if
swimming
I
in
hear
the-
any,
yeah, the weeds in this lake.
My
If
parents
I hear
are
any-
assholes. They told me when I was younger that seaweed pulls you down and drowns you.
Yeah,
Holy.
my
And
friends
so I
died.
believed that until I was like, up until like 3 years ago.
okay, I don't tell much people this, but I have a major fucking fear of crabs.
yeah, you told me
Yeah,
this.
you've told me.
Did I tell you?
You have not told me this.
Okay, so it all started when I was young because I just hated the look of dead crabs because that's what my family usually ate, right? So, but they wouldn't put it away. They would cook it and then they would leave the dead fucking crab, the entire whole dead crab, on the dining table, and I'd have to pass it to go get some water at night. So I just feel the crab is staring at me straight in the eye. Yeah, and then
Think of the rave I could be doing.
yeah, and I'm just scared that it's gonna get up and move, but I'm just like, ugh. No, now I don't care.
I've seen videos. Of
No,
people-
but then it got worse because my uncle used to be such an asshole. What he did
What a dude.
yeah,
what he did to increase that fear was, while I was away, he put the plate of dead crab on my pillow where I slept. So I'm like, night, love you.
That'd be cool.
I laid down, and I missed my head on the crab, but the crab was now in front of me, face first.
Crab falls onto
Hey,
face.
how you doing?
I got up, pissed myself, and ran. I couldn't sleep in that place because the stench of dead crab was still there.
It's 2:50. I have a feeling we should probably call it around here.
It's funny, we went to shit tubers, but I don't want to phobias.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
I mean, like,
I
talking
actually
about
think my
fears is
bigger-
interesting too.
I actually think my bigger phobia is monophobia.
what's one of them?
The fear of being alone.
I'm okay.
I guess that goes hand in hand with scopophobia.
I kind of have scopophobia.
A fear of being watched.
A little bit.
It's situational, really.
It's funny being a
For me,
YouTuber.
I'm never like this until it starts getting into the later hours.
When you're a little bit tired, and then
Yeah.
If it's the afternoon and the sun's still up,
That's when your mind really starts to wander into the
to the dark or
But
the...
what?
no.
But like that sense of it's
There,
not real,
because then you'll know,
but what
there-
if?
because there are the people out there that will do this sort of thing.
Whenever,
that,
whenever
like,
my
we've
mind
had-
starts going,
All your legends and myths, that you hear all these scary shit happening so late at night.
ooh, actually.
You never hear any of this go down in daylight.
Well, I mean, like,
can I tell
sometimes, yeah, you do. And those
Sometimes, yeah, you do,
times-
but those aren't as scary as ominous,
well, no, if they do go down, they're either not as scary or they're even more bone-chilling because of how, like, what they got away with,
Yeah.
like,
in
broad
So,
daylight.
so
Can I
obviously.
tell a story really quick?
Yo.
Yeah, and then I got a cool story.
Okay,
It's
so
not
we've had
scary, but
we've
it's
had a
cool.
few break-ins in some of the vehicles outside.
Yeah, we know.
Like Mark said, a few of them broken into and stuff. And then
Some guy got in my garage.
one night, okay, I was lying on the couch upstairs. This was a year and a half ago. Okay, lying on the couch upstairs, late at night, maybe 12:30. I think I'm watching something on TV, and then I hear the doorknob rattle, and it keeps rattling like someone's trying to open it. Oh, and then I hear someone trying to like pull it open, like it's kind of like like that sound of it. Someone trying
And
to
then you
break
know
in.
some fucker's trying to get in
And
there.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I immediately like pause to what I'm watching and I'm like,
Then you're like,
what
yeah, you
the
just
fuck
like
do
look
I
up.
do? 'Cause I had
you
like
look,
no clue what I was gonna do. Like
Grab a fucking knife.
I didn't have my knife with it. I wouldn't have my pocket. I put
Get
it in
someone.
the kitchen. This knife was like I grabbed it. I'm like, if this guy gets it, I'm gonna fucking stab him.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why why I
Yeah.
keep my knife around me.
The worst story I had for that was
Oh shit! Then I just realized I left it in the kitchen.
In Calgary,
That kitchen or the one upstairs?
I lived in the ghetto a lot. So one day, my parents were sitting watching TV, and there was these guys, like a bunch of kids across the street. They were all sitting there, and one of them shoves the other and starts and he starts saying some stuff, and I don't see it because my mom told me to go upstairs, but I ushered my brother upstairs, and I because I listen all the time, and I saw the motion, but he did this and fucking pulled a gun on him. Across the street from my
What's up,
house.
motherfucker?
Straight out of town.
I have two stories related to this. Sorry if my voice is shaky.
It's okay.
Maybe.
I can turn the light on out there.
No, it's fine.
I thought you were gonna say I can turn the light off. And there's, oh no.
Light would either make it worse or do nothing. But
And I said, so
I'm
we say
gonna grab my
put something
phone
on the
anyway,
big
so that's
TV.
either gonna fuck
More
me up
light
or
around
it's
here will
gonna-
make it better
Yeah.
for him.
That's fine. I'll get it. But let me get to these stories. So mine's kind of related to Noah's here. So I was almost alone at home basically. It was me and my brother, who I said is disabled. So kind of, I guess, 1.5. Well, not 1.5 people. That sounds really bad. But if there was a robber, they'd consider it 1.5 people. So I'm there alone with my brother, and we're just sitting there. We hear the doorknob rattle, as if someone just tried the door. So it didn't continue.
Just
Yeah, a little
leave.
rattle.
Okay.
Yeah, they just tried the door.
It's a check.
Yeah, and so I'm well, are they gonna come back? So I check all the doors, close all the blinds. I go to my parents' room. I grab this bottle of vodka. I'm like, I have no weapons in my house.
This is my last stand.
I'm like,
No knives from the door?
I own no knives or anything.
What did you guys use?
Kitchen
to cut?
I
knives.
mean, yeah, okay, actually, there was a really sharp knife, but I didn't.
Did you
But then you were smart enough as a kid not to.
Same with
No,
Dark.
this was this year. This was
Okay.
this winter break.
Oh shit.
Okay,
But,
then be sensible enough. Come
I
on.
mean, I don't know why I didn't think of the knife, but I go and grab a vodka bottle because I thought at first hit, this is going to be a blunt force weapon, and then on second hit, it's a sharp weapon.
But I mean,
Stabby.
if you're physically
Well,
lacking, then that's just gonna be a clonk and what the hell?
Kid, you are pretty frail. No offense.
I know.
Let's just hope you have enough momentum and timing enough where he's not seeing you swing it over.
Outside of the
You
head.
just eat that shit.
Well, and then like
That's
with the sharpie,
yeah.
sharpie, pokey poke.
you
Poke
never.
vodka gets in there, stinks.
Yeah.
You
like
never.
right there.
You never use the blunt object as a weapon. You use it to smash first.
Yeah.
If you do anything other than that, you're basically fucked.
Oh yeah. That's what my plan was. It wasn't to like use it as a blunt force weapon. It was smash.
That's hard. You
Which
can
add-
have the top of the head first.
Which will most likely take him down first
which
hit.
acts as a
if
blunt
not
object.
stunned.
Yeah.
And that gives you some time. Pounce the
to
fucker.
actually use the stab and more blunt shattered on him. But that's first story wasn't the most, I guess.
I mean, it'd still be
It's
fucking
fucking
creepy.
creepy.
Still kind of messed up. It was like
I'd be
it was
shitting
dark
my
out.
pants.
It was dark out because it was the winter, but it's just me and my brother there. Holy hell! I just realized how shaky my voice is. But this is a story not about me, but my cousin on my. I think that's how it works. Yeah, on my dad's side. They're in Langley. I don't know if you know where that is, but definitely
Langley.
kind of one of those
Well, shadiest part.
shadier
What part of
areas.
Langley?
Like,
The bad part of life.
outskirt.
There's a lot of bad parts.
I don't know exactly what part, but they were.
Because the
Anyways.
Delta part's nice.
Anyways,
The
my,
Delta's nice.
my aunt and my cousin. My God, this sounds so shaky. So my aunt and my cousin, they were rolling up to a gas station, and this guy pulls out a rifle. And starts
Just
firing.
nonchalantly, just.
Well, not just pulls out a rifle, but like they're there. Pow, 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 pow. There's gunshots going off. Like everyone in there is just hightailing it out of there. Yeah.
That would fucking like.
That would fuck you up
Yeah.
depending if you know his intentions.
Another recent thing. This is just what I heard from eavesdropping, and this actually like terrifies me. So this is just from eavesdropping, but my brother recently went to a concert, and apparently at that concert, gun was drawn, and they were in the vehicle at the time.
That's not good.
My friend
And
told
they were in the van, and from the van window they saw the guy with the rifle.
Holy shit.
My brother, like, he's kind of deaf, like not very reactionary, so the carry there, he's like, get down, and he pulls them down, and like, oh my god, you could see the guy with the rifle from the window, like,
Just like-
my friend told me about a video, because I don't know why my friend does this, but
Does
him
he
and
go
his
around to
friends-
intentionally spook you?
No, they send like fucked up videos to each other of like one of them was, it's this guy and he climbs up on one of these parkour places and he goes to jump onto a mat and his fucking dumbass friend replaces the mat with a chair and he literally goes around the chair. So the one he told me was, these people are sitting in a car and there's a gun. Okay, and one of the chicks picks up the gun in the back seat and she's like, this why you don't fuck with us. And the dude driving and the passenger like, you shouldn't be doing that. She's waving the gun around and it goes off and fucking kills the guy in the front seat. Splatters him across the windshield.
You know what that reminds me of, real quick? The YouTubers, they were like, can this dictionary stop a bullet?
Oh,
Did it?
yeah.
And
Oh no, don't tell me
he died. The girl picked up the gun, shot it through it, killed him, charged with murder, as it should be.
Now there is a thing you could do though for
Well,
stuff
why-
like that.
why
where
would
you
you-
can sign a legal
Why would
document.
you try to test it by putting a person through there?
I
You
know.
can see the bullet hole
I
through
know.
the
Why
dictionary.
don't you just use ballistics on me?
Why did you
just you don't even need that. Just shoot
You
it through,
were
it goes through.
confident
I
enough.
think it was like a Desi too.
You had the balls to put yourself in front of a bullet
A
willingly
50 caliber
to
bullet.
test
Yeah,
whether or not a
Messed
dictionary
up fact
will help you.
about phone books, but phone books don't leave marks.
They don't.
They don't.
It's really good to hit people with.
But
What do you mean they don't leave marks?
They don't
when
leave
you
marks.
hit people, they don't bruise.
It's
So if
because-
I beat
it's
you
because
to the-
it's spread out so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like a memory kind of phone.
Yeah.
It just
A very
It
painful
hurts like
memory
fuck,
foam.
but it doesn't bruise.
But yeah, there's a thing you can
But
do
it
now
stains
for
easy,
like
doesn't it?
stuff like that for magic and science. But
It
you
might.
can sign a legal document, and when you sign the document, whoever, like, say the test was you stand behind bulletproof glass, and I shoot the glass with you behind it, and the glass breaks, and you get shot. With the document signed, the
No,
person
legal.
can't be charged of anything. I know this because there's this show on Netflix I've been watching that's actually really good called Death by Magic. This guy goes and he does all these magic stunts that killed famous people.
The only reason why suicide is the only reason why they put you in a hospital if you're trying to commit suicide, it's so that
They keep you alive for taxes.
Yeah, I told you
You were
this.
talking about this earlier.
Yeah, yesterday.
I think
Keep
I
you alive for
feel I'm
taxes.
safe to say everyone here
That's why-
has a little bit of nyctophobia, don't they?
What's
Fear of the dark.
No, I'm
I
fine
mean,
with the dark 100%.
A little bit if I'm alone, yes.
No,
And if I'm in a
fine
big room, yes.
Definitely.
Small room, no.
I mean,
Because the biggest time I fucked with myself is a power outage, and I'm alone in the living room,
Ooh.
and I had to set up candles literally every corner of the house, and I'm sitting there on the couch in the biggest room possible, stairs right behind me,
yeah.
in the dark with my dog. The dog was the only thing that made me feel safe.
I'd sit in my room in a fucking corner.
And I didn't have my knives at the time. I was like 13.
Small room in the corner.
Yeah, and I was like, I was gaming right on the
One
couch.
time I got-
And then, ding, the fuck? I walked around blindly, and my windows are reflective. I can see anything behind me if I were looking right through it.
One.
And so there's a window out in my hallway
Reflections fuck me up.
Oh yeah.
and since they turn off my living room lights, so there's only my hallway that's lit up. And I walk out to the hallway to go get some water, and I swear to God, I can fucking see into the bathroom, and it just creeps me out.
One time I got creeped out because, except for this house I'm living in now, I've always had the basement myself.
Okay.
Always.
Why would you?
Because I'm fine with it. And the
Mm.
power went out one
I
day.
have this basement.
And I opened my door, and it was pitch black in my basement.
Oh.
And all I see from across the hall is two yellow eyes just blink.
Is that your cat?
Yeah, and my cat fucking ran at me.
That's like what you did. That's why.
Scream like a little bitch.
No, and then there was this story my friend
Like,
told
were you
me.
about to like punch your cat?
No, I knew it was my cat. At first I was like, oh, hello, eyes. Jeepers creepers, where'd you find the peepers? But my friend has a
Nice.
school in the States where they have the old underground bomb threat tunnels, like the pitch black tunnels.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
those. No, I am claustrophobic, a little bit, just a little bit. So tunnels that are say this big, no.
Like the
And
sewer
I said
tunnels
the
that
trick
scares the fucking
iDubbbz.
shit
The
out of me.
trick you do to fuck with people if you were at that school that I would probably do on Halloween is you get a really long black wig and you
walk
do the
on
thing where you bend over backwards and you do that across the hall. Just
th-
down
that-
the
Oh, the
fucking
grudge,
tunnel.
the
That has a
grudge,
special name.
the Ju-on.
Those that walk.
I fucking hate those movies when the thing just backs up to the wall and just up
And-
across the wall.
Like breaks
It's
their
not even
necks.
that walking up the wall. It's just that it's backwards and it's just not right.
It's crawling. Like if it was like this, it'd be a little less creepy.
You know
But
what's a
It's
funny
Spider-Man.
movie to watch?
no,
when
but
you're
they
scared?
they do it backwards,
Scary
and they're
movie.
Sonic fast.
No, I don't like the scary
No,
movies.
but watching those movies when you're scared is actually really funny because
I don't find those movies fun.
some of them are really good. The older
Well,
ones
I
are
can't
good.
watch scary movies because now they're predictable.
No, I mean like
You
there's
can
a-
tell when something's gonna
You
happen.
can go back and they were. I mean, for the time they were good, but they're not rewatchable.
Halloween, John Carpenter's first Halloween.
Hey, so just so you know, we've hit that 3 o'clock time mark.
Have we?
So, yeah,
I
we have
guess
3 or
it's
4.
time.
I
to
think it's time.
bid
Okay,
farewell.
guys. Well, it's been fun, and it's been a fun 2.75 minutes.
Started
An
off,
hour?
started off as
That was a great pilot.
Yeah, started off as just great
It's
conversations all around.
Better than the first pilot.
Yeah.
Really meaningful at the end. I
And-
like that.
Yeah, ended with me becoming this paranoid, fucking flat earther, birds or spies. Yeah, I probably seem like the biggest whoosh. I keep
No.
saying that.
Hey, it was about a whoosh earlier.
Yeah, keep looking around me because I'm paranoid. Yeah,
Bar-
that killed.
Why he's on like Steve Urkel, paranoid.
Anyways,
What's he doing nowadays?
Oh, Steve Urkel.
Yeah, let's not focus on that right now.
Yeah,
We're ending the podcast.
Okay, guys.
Uh,
Thank you for
watching this trash pile of
flamingness.
flamingness. Me being a nervous wreck near the end.
Me just for the past half an hour just barely saying anything.
Throwing out some of the words that we planned not to use. Don't
I think-
repeat them, but we know what you used.
Jaleel White's doing nothing nowadays.
No, what's that? Saying those words. Yeah, the word that I always start my streams with.
Yep. And the big ol'
Howdy.
cannabis. That's not what it was, but
Excuse me. What?
big ol' C. Anyways.
You know the third F word that you.
The C-U-N-T.
Yeah.
that has F in it.
See you next Thursday.
Yeah. See you next Thursday.
Exactly.
Hey everyone. See you next Thursday. We're
See you
cutting the
next
screen
Thursday.
here. Everyone say goodbye.
Fuck you guys.
Wait, next Thursday
You guys
we're just-
are all
No.
fat.